Hello and welcome to another episode of One Fall WrestleCast Live. Happy Mamba Day coming to you live from the deck. Tom and I are here today. We have plenty of things that we'd like to discuss. Lots and lots and lots of craziness surrounding the death of one Hulk Hogan. Tom and I will get into that. We're going to touch on the Forbidden Door pay-per-view that happened today. Also, we're going to hit the rewind button. We understand that we weren't here last week. We need to talk about the ESPN deal. We need to talk about the abrupt end to John Cena's heel turn. So many things that we have not had a chance to talk about. We're going to clean up today. It should be a great show. I'm on the deck. Got myself a nice little cigar. We're going to have at it. Hope you're ready to enjoy yourself.
Welcome to the One Fall WrestleCast.
What's up, dude?
Nothing. Well, not entirely nothing. I think the filter in my fridge is it's not sealing properly, so I'm getting like a little puddle of water, which is just the fucking worst thing ever. So I'm gonna be real mad at my fridge if it's still leaking water when we're done doing this. But hopefully I have it fixed and cleaned up, and if not, I'm gonna have to take the fucker apart and clean it out and probably break it further.
Oh, that's fun. That's always fun. You know, you gotta love whenever home improvement things don't necessarily pan out the way that you want them to. You know what I mean?
Especially if you're just doing the right thing. You know, I'm just doing the right thing and just installing a filter, making sure my family drinks filtered water. Get all the disgustings out of the water. It doesn't. The filter doesn't want to seal appropriately. It's a pain in my ass. But hey, it's okay. I've replaced every other appliance in this house. Why not a fridge?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, so
I'll just
obviously
and have two basement fridges that don't have water coming out of them.
Obviously we were supposed to hang out this weekend, and didn't quite work out that way. And what a fiery death! I'm so sorry, Mothra. Mothra just went to his fiery death.
That's what happens.
That is what happens.
That's what happens. The light, it's I mean,
the good news is they're going to the firelight, and they're not coming to me.
That is good. Yeah.
With my little setup that I've got going on here.
Yeah, that's always positive when they're just like, "Ooh, fire!" I think that's why when you're outside at night, you almost have to start a fire because otherwise you just get eaten alive.
Yeah, for sure.
Just don't do it. Like there needs to be fire, something for all the bugs to just burn themselves to death in.
Absolutely. But hey, so being as I'm on the deck, I sound okay for you?
You sound fine.
Okay, well, hopefully it translates, for the podcast audience. Always got to worry about that whenever you step outside of your normal controlled area.
Yeah, we've got some NXT on, as has been the WWE way of things. Whenever there is an AEW pay-per-view, generally that day, there also is an NXT pay-per-view. So that's what I've got on here right now. There's been a lot of wrestling on today, actually. We had and yesterday and the day before that. It's been a very wrestling-filled weekend. We had SmackDown on Fridays. Yesterday, H at Hog Wrestling, or was it the World Championship? Right? No, it was Hog Wrestling. Karrion Kross or Killer Kross showed up on that, with Scarlett. Surprise. Yesterday they had their show today that Derek was watching.
I thought that was GCW.
GCW, that's right. GCW is who.
Yeah.
Wrestling. GCW.
They came and put Matt Cardona through a table to help Shotzi win the Garage Beer Championship.
Obviously, a high spot for them, for Kevin and Scarlett there.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Let me move my microphone a little closer here. And yeah, today was Forbidden Door. Right now, I'm watching NXT. I started a little bit late because we were making dinner. Hey, there's Chelsea Green. Speak of the devil. Anyway, and I was watching a little earlier, and so JC Jane retained for the Knockouts Championship. She is both the NXT Women's Champion and the TNA Knockouts Champion, all at the same time.
Bro, I don't understand that at all.
They are really it's like, oh, TNA, hey, come let our champions beat your champion, and then like you can win it back eventually.
It's like it's got to be like the biggest cuckold angle in the history of cuckold
really
angles. Like,
it's
then the
second only,
president,
I think, to the Rusev one.
The president like sits there, you know, ringside, and you can't get a read on him either, right? Because he's just like, excellent.
Well, I mean,
you know,
they're making money. I would imagine they're making more money now than they have in the last 5 years or so. So, anything to make that go up, whether he's got to watch his guys job out to NXT talent or what have you. It's anything to get that number deeper into the black, I think. We also found out that Lola Vice is the next contender for the NXT Women's Championship.
bore me to death, please.
Oh my God, they are pushing the shit out of her though. They really, really, really want her to be a big deal. I don't see it. Do you?
No, I don't see it at all. And it's like, at first, like when she first came through, she had like the MMA thing going on for her, you know what I mean? And I just, the in ring hasn't kept up with the amount of, we'll call it, love that she's getting. She just looks very, very like robotic in there. And
pretty green too. I mean, kudos to her. The finish of her match was pretty good. She won with a roll up that was, I mean, it was a triple threat. So I think it was mostly a triple threat to kind of cover her shortcomings in the ring because she was in there with Kalani James, who I do think is really good. And I can't remember who else is in the it's Kalani. Is Kalani Jordan? Somebody, I don't know. Anyway, whomever the people she was in the ring with were much better wrestlers. Yeah, it's Kalani Jordan and Kiana James. There we go. That's who was in the ring. And yeah, they were Kalani Jordan and Kiana James are much better than Lola Vice. It also is difficult, and she cut a promo shortly after the whole thing. She and JC Jane met with like their own little party because JC Jane's part of a little whatever. They're not Toxic Attraction, but
they're definitely Toxic Attraction.
But they may as well be Toxic Attraction.
They're like the rainbow brand of NXT, following the black and gold NXT.
Right. Yes.
That's what her fatal exhaustion
fatal attraction.
No, I prefer fatal exhaustion.
But are they fatal attraction or they're fatal something? They're not toxic. They're fatal something.
Fatal intoxication.
Something like that. We'll go with that.
Fatal recycled garbage. That's what it is.
Anyway, so her little group and Lola Vice was out there with that Viking chick and somebody else, I don't remember, who I was like, they're friends? Why are they friends? Are they just there to have 6 people, have 3 people on either side? Is that the only reason why they're there? Maybe they're friends. I don't watch NXT enough to know. But even then, like Lola Vice has not gotten better on the mic either, which I think was really, if you remember, it was probably 5 or 6 months ago. They were really like going hard. And I think she did go after the NXT Women's Championship, or maybe it was even I can't smoke inside, dude.
To friend of the show, Pat Morgan.
I can't. One, I don't really smoke cigars. Two, I couldn't smoke them inside anyway. But I do have a whiskey. Although apparently you're supposed to drink rum with cigars, not whiskey.
No. Whiskey with cigars is fucking lovely.
But like the problem with
Lovely.
that is like cigars remove all the sugar, and like and rum has sugar, and like I don't know. At least that's what Cubans have told me before. I don't know.
Well, I mean that's because they're Cubans, eh?
It's fair, yeah, I guess.
You know, but
Anyway,
I've got cheap beer in a.
I was just finishing my little one shot on the rocks here, and then I've got beers to go. But her like she can't talk at all. Like as far as like her in ring is it's fine. Like it's not bad enough to complain about. There you go, get him. It's not bad enough to complain about, but it's not like good enough to be like, oh, did you see that match? It was great. It's like it's a little sloppy. She's a little sloppy. She's a little, like you said, robotic.
Yeah, man, it's not good. And you know, to piggyback off what you're saying, like the whole promo and mic thing, it's like, what are we doing here?
That's what kind of blows my mind, really, is that like, and I don't know if it's that her English isn't good enough, but like her English doesn't seem that
you can't
bad.
say that.
No, I'm saying like her English doesn't.
You can't say
seem that bad.
You're gonna get us canceled. You can't say
that. But she's not. Well, I'm just saying she's not a native English speaker, and they make her cut promos in
You're
English.
you're like the Cracker Barrel CEO right now.
I'm gonna get canceled. Well, maybe they need to let her cut promos in Spanish, like they let Io cut promos in Japanese sometimes, and that's great. And same with Asuka, and those are my favorite Io and Asuka promos by far. When they just yell at each other in Japanese, that's like.
Oh, you just do this? I don't know what she said. But yeah,
exactly. Well, because it's always and then it's like baka 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 baka, and then like Io's like,
wow,
bitch. That's what she said. That's the promo.
We're definitely getting canceled.
That's the promo though. That's what she said. She did the baka 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 thing.
Oh, we're getting canceled.
Like, bitch,
Jesus Christ,
dude. That's exactly. I'm telling you verbatim.
I'm just telling you verbatim. We're getting canceled
verbatim. Okay, let them. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. What are they going to do? Kick us off Spotify? You know how many worse people are on Spotify than me and you? Jim Cornette's still there.
Yeah, but you like Cornette.
I mean, generally, yeah, but I'm just saying. He's worse than me.
I mean, I won't argue that fact, but...
just saying, he's worse. But it is, it's like, her promos are bad. Her in-ring's not great. Her, I just don't get it. She's being pushed to the moon. Like she was just with when they did the AAA thing. She was just down there with Dom and everybody doing that. Now she's back up here. She was on this NXT pay-per-view, and now she challenges for the women's championship. And like they're pushing her like she's one of their top stars. And I kind of think that like they've got several other women who are much further ahead of her. I just watched Jordynne Grace and Mariah May, what's her new name now?
Blake Monroe.
Blake Monroe. I just watched Jordynne Grace and Blake Monroe go at it. That was great. It was very good. Like I said, Kalani
why do you have both of those women on your roster and Jacy Jayne as your world champion?
Honest to God, I don't know. Although Jacy Jayne has gotten a lot better.
You just dogpiled on her like 12 minutes ago.
No, I didn't. Not today. Jacy Jayne is better than she was. It's weird how like strong they've made her look, because like for the longest time they did not make her. She was the weakest looking member in Toxic Attraction, but yeah, now she's like, I don't know, the strongest woman ever, because like she's won matches that it's sure pretty well, like with a little bit of outside interference, but not like a significant amount. But she's won some matches pretty strongly that I've sort of scratched my head at. But I mean, the strong booking has sort of continued. So I mean, at least they're consistent with that. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But I would say that her in ring has gotten better. She's much better than I think Lola Vice is. But also,
I mean,
is
that's
she
not
on
a
the
far stretch, but like,
but is she on the level of a Blake Monroe, aka Mariah May, or Jordan Grace? No, I don't think she is. Now maybe that's the point of NXT, is to try to, maybe they see something in her, and there was points in time where we saw something in her, and maybe that's true. That they see something in her and they want to give her some time and some strong booking just to see what that looks like or what that could look like, and give her the experience there at the top. Whether or not that pays off, I mean, at least she's been booked pretty well. The matches have been fine. I wouldn't say anything's burned the house down, but nothing's stunk the house out either. So I think that maybe the fact that she continues to be booked strong, they're clearly pretty happy with what she's been doing and how she's been coming along as a champion. And maybe just Lola Vice is going to be another, sort of speed bump in her voyage of strong booking, where she'll bowl over Lola Vice, maybe with a little bit of outside help. I know they threw a boot up on the bottom rope here today to kind of get her out of a pinning predicament. But otherwise, oh, look at that. Chelsea Green won with the Secret Hervis, although they look pretty beat up. I didn't see what happened. So yeah, I mean, it's an interesting it's interesting to see and think about, because right now it seems like there's a lot of strength going on within the NXT women's division, and it's not necessarily strongest at the top. And I think that's really what we're getting at, because like you said, Jordan Grace and Mariah May, aka Blake Monroe, are really, sort of they've got that main event like experience and can clearly do it. Like, they've done it. We've seen them do it. They've done a good job with it in promotions where even, maybe their competition wasn't as good. They looked good on top, and it made a whole lot of sense for them to be on top. So with that being said, I think that, this whole Lola Vice, JC Jane kind of experiment is really more of a training session for those two who need the experience, where, I think with Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe, it's really just more of a holding pattern before they make it onto the main roster. And we've seen that before in NXT. So I don't know. You getting attacked from the heavens there?
no, I thought I heard thunder.
Well, that would be unfortunate, but
Yeah, it certainly would, because I still have half a stick left to smoke.
yeah.
If that does happen, Tom, I'm going to shut it down real super quick, and I'll get down to the studio as quick as possible.
That's fine.
Actually, there was lightning, so I think
that was.
we're definitely going to have to pack her up here.
Let's take a 30-second break, and I can kind of give a heads up. I need to grab a glass. So you get your stuff inside.
Yeah, I'm going to take a couple more puffs of this stick, though, before I do that. Damn it, like, you try to do a good thing here. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's rolling in.
I saw a flash over here, too, so I was like, oh, we're going to get it.
Yep, it's over my head. So yeah, you take it over. I'll join you as quickly as I possibly can here.
So in continuing on with this NXT pay-per-view, I'm also not entirely sure how I feel about Hank and Tank. That was really a quick match there, and it kind of went the way there are new NXT Tag Team Champions. I'm not sure if that means that Hank and Tank are due for the main roster, or if they've just soured on them. I don't know how high on them I am particularly. I do enjoy them. I enjoy the gimmick of like two big guys just smashing dudes, but I do think that gimmick has not particularly long legs, and I think I would rather see somebody else get the opportunity than two big guys who are probably not going to remain a tag team indefinitely. They don't seem like they have a whole lot of time together as a tag team, and I feel like that's just kind of going to be the way it is here. And additionally, with the other thing that NXT's been doing is they've sort of been dividing up their time between the men and the women. We seem to have men's match, women's match, men's match, women's match, and it seems to be a very 50-50 cut and dry thing. Again, I'm not sure if that's what's been done on purpose, but it sure seems like there's a lot of, I don't know. It seems like I don't want to say we're in a weaker spot here. I really do like Sol Ruka, who's on TV right now, and that's who was standing there with Lola Vice, was Sol Ruka, and she's standing around with Zarya, who is the big Viking girl. I think Sol Ruka is very good, and I think she's been a very good champion. I think Sol Ruka's in-ring stuff is particularly good, but I can't imagine she is like, and I feel like she's already ready for the main roster, and I think she'll be up there as soon as the spot opens, whenever that may be. I think Sol Ruka is kind of a shoe-in because she really would be kind of the one. Oh, that's why they were all standing there together, because on Tuesday it's a 6-woman tag match, so of course the whole team had to put themselves together because we're still compensating for Lola Vice and she can't have a one-on-one match. Also on Tuesday we're having a blindfold match. With the guy that looks like Randy Orton's baby, but is deaf, and Brian Pillman Jr. What else we get going on? A tag team match between Goth Chicks and some other girls I've never seen because I don't watch enough NXT. And it all seems like all is going well in NXT because they need to be keeping on. But next in Heatwave, we got Obafemi coming up with my dude here, Javon Evans, who I do think is a big deal. I think Obafemi's a huge deal, though. Obviously, the man is fucking massive. That appears like it's going to be the main event. I think Javon Evans is great. Huge fan of Javon Evans. I think he's really the next guy. His promos are not great, and I feel like when somebody's talking to him, Ricky Saints, was talking to him earlier in Heatwave tonight, and he was like, yeah, that's true, that's what's up. And it's like, sometimes you just got to shut up and look at the guy that's talking to you, because Ricky Saints never like broke his sentence. He just went, and it was just like interjections that were not necessarily meant to be there. So I think he needs a little more work with that. I would expect him to lose tonight. I don't think that Obafemi is bound for the main event or bound for Raw or SmackDown just yet. I don't think there's a spot for him at the moment. So I think that's where we are there. Although, we'll see whose spots open up, if any, soon. But I would imagine Obafemi's going to stick around probably until maybe, we'll see him in the Rumble, I'm sure. And he'll probably stick around in NXT for a little while, I would expect anyway. I hope Walt's doing okay. I hope he's got power and all that other stuff down there, because I don't know, it's not storming here, but it's thinking about storming. And I'm sure we'll get it tonight, because if it's already hitting him, I'm only about an hour north, so it's going to hit me too. And apparently the weather's supposed to change. The temperature's going to drop pretty significantly around here. And that's what's going on with NXT right now. It's been pretty good. I would say the match quality has suffered a lot from Black and Gold brand, even from the tie-dyed version. I know a lot of those guys got called up or released or whatever, or let go, but it seems to me as though the match quality is not what it used to be, and I think they're giving people time and time in front of live crowds and stuff just to kind of see what they can do, and it's great for experience and what have you, I'm sure, but I yearn for the days of when we had the Adam Coles and the Johnny Garganos and Tommaso Ciampa and all those guys were tearing it up week in, week out. Even Velveteen Dream and God, who else would have been of that era? I guess Aleister Black, who's now finally back in WWE, and he's on SmackDown now. He had a match this week. It was very good. But I feel like I'm yearning for the time in NXT when it had real next level stars, guys who had really cut their teeth on the indies and really had big long careers up to getting into NXT, and then really put NXT on their shoulders and ran with it. I think the crop that we've got currently, and not to say that this is a bad thing, because I know that WWE really wants to develop talent, and maybe the point of this is to kind of really get this talent developed over a series of years, rather than bring them up quickly, because they don't need to do that. There really aren't a whole lot of open spots on the main roster. I would say we'll probably see a couple people go up. I would say Trick Williams seems like he's been around for a long time, and should probably be about ready to be on the main roster. But I feel like right now they have a very fresh, and not really fresh, but guys that have been in NXT for a year or so, and they seem to be kind of the main event talent at the moment. And I don't know that they're of main event caliber yet, but I mean, maybe they are main event as far as what NXT is concerned. And I think that's really what Walt and I were getting at, is that they're pushing these Lola Vice. They're pushing Lola Vice. They're pushing JC Jane. They've got them at the tippy top, but then they've also got, Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe, who have been at the top in other promotions and are, much further into their main event wrestling career than a lot of other people on the NXT roster might be at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes. I think we're sort of, I don't want to say at a low point, but kind of at a weird shift right now, where it's like NXT is very, very fresh faced at the moment. They've got a lot of young players here. Not a lot of the old guard, really none of the old guard hanging around. Maybe some guys like Andre Chase is still around. But they're nobody that's really near the top of the top of the card here. And we got Obafemi coming out, who looks like $50 million. And I love the whole, I think that's awesome. I think he looks great. Dude's just channeling M'Baku vibes, from Black Panther, which was the white gorilla in Black Panther, just smashing dudes. And I loves to watch me a big dude smash dudes. That's some of my favorite stuff. I actually like big man matches where there's one big dude smashing another big dude. So I'm interested to see Obafemi fight Brock Lesnar in the Royal Rumble or something like that. I feel like that would be something that I want to see. We thought we were going to get that with Keith Lee for a minute. Don't know where Keith Lee's been. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully his health is in order. But yeah, I like Obafemi a lot. I would really like to see him be in some big picture stuff. And I think as of right now, he has, he's done a lot as the NXT champion, and him versus Javon Evans is certainly something I'd like to see. It's going to be a sort of a big mix of stuff. Javon Evans is a big time high flyer type of guy, but sort of in that old school sense, and what he does seems to make sense. It's not just jumping around for jumping around's sake. I was just talking about, and I kind of dove into NXT and about how we're sort of at a crossroads here, where they don't really have a lot of the old guard indie talent like they did during the Adam Cole, Tommaso Ciampa type of days, where guys who were pretty deep into their tenure as pro wrestlers and had been on the top in other companies. They've kind of got a crop of talent that's sort of homegrown.
Yeah, big in the NIL market, with NCAA, different athletes, whether it be gymnasts or, cheerleaders, dance team, those types of athletes, they've really kind of focused their NIL things on. And then obviously some lower level, high value football program type athletes that they've kind of brought in, and you're absolutely correct, kind of built them from the ground up.
So I sort of kind of identified three women and there's only one man that I think is, unless I'm forgetting somebody, but 3 women that I think are ready to come up. 2 of them we've already spoken about, Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe. I think they're just waiting for a spot for them to open up on the main roster rather than just, have them show up and job or fight each other for 5 minutes on SmackDown randomly once a month or something. And then I think Sol Ruka is going to be a big deal as soon as humanly possible. I think she's already a big deal. I think her matches are some of the best matches, period, when she has them, especially her one-on-one matches. I think she's fantastic. Right now, Obafemi is fighting Javon Evans in the main event for the NXT Championship. I think Oba's ready to come up. I think he's a big deal. Javon Evans, I think, will be a big deal. He's still a little green as far as the talking is concerned. He was out there with Ricky Saints earlier, and he was just kind of like interrupting him with like, that's the truth. Yes, it is. Okay. Stuff like that. But like Ricky never stopped talking. So it was sort of disjointed.
Well, I mean, that's what you pay him to do.
What, talk? Ricky Saints?
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, as far as Javon Evans is concerned, that like I think his in-ring is he's the kind of high flyer I think that WWE wants. It's not just somebody who can do crazy flips and tricks and stuff, but like somebody who, when they do it, like, he sells really well. It looks like a fight when he's doing it.
He's kind of got like a Ricochet-esque style.
He's like real lanky. I really like he's like a real lanky guy. So like you get a lot of big flailing kicks and stuff like that. He's got like a lot of big like flailing.
Get out now.
Oh, you heard that? I muted it.
No, I could just get out.
It wasn't get out. It was get in bed. He was supposed to be in bed. She was supposed to be in bed 5 minutes ago.
It's a school night.
It is. Anyway. Get your sleep ready.
Get up them steps and lay that head down.
Exactly. But like right now, Javon Evans is selling great. But yeah, no, I think the only 3, and I think Obafemi is the only male superstar on NXT that's ready for the main roster right now. And I sort of expect to see him in the Royal Rumble and maybe just moving forward on the main roster. I don't know if they'll pull him up before then, because main roster right now seems a little full, if I'm being honest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like it seems like there's maybe like, they released Karrion Kross, which maybe we talk about that next.
No, I mean you shit all over Kevin 2 weeks ago. I don't think we need to.
Well, I'm just saying, do we still think
well,
it's or what?
Okay, yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I guess Karrion. I'm sorry. Killer Kross made his first appearance outside of WWE, and he powerbombed Matt Cardona or spine busted him or some shit through a table at GCW for Shotzi to win the Garage Beer Championship. Which
cheers to Garage Beers.
Which have you partaken in Garage Beer yet?
No, I haven't. Are they?
I haven't either, but I hear they are delightful.
Okay, I might have to get. So they have them at BJ's.
Listen, what you do in the privacy of your garage is none of my business. Okay, with your BJ's and your garages and your sex dungeon that you got going on out there. It's between you and your walls. Okay,
luckily
the sanctity of our audience does not need to know about your deviation over there. Okay.
Luckily, they're cinder block walls, but I may have to try, because they do have them. I know where to get them. I can't get them cold. I have to get them warm and then make them cold.
I think that's part of their allure. I've not seen them in a refrigerator anywhere.
Yeah, I have to get them and make them cold, which is it's almost like a thing where it's like
Friend of the show, Pat Martin, says garage beer and real American beer is the same thing. It's made the same, different names.
Okay. Now I know. Now we might have to try them both. We may have to.
Is real American beer going to continue to be a thing?
It's a great question. I don't know.
Because I heard it's siphoning money. Like, it's just hemorrhaging money. And, I mean, we can get into that later on when we talk about the giant conspiracy theory that is surrounding the mysterious sudden death of Hulk Hogan. As Tom and I move through what we're doing here. If you're still hanging out with us, man, we appreciate it. If you hit the thumbs up button, that would really, really help us out. And if you're hanging out, man, get active in the chat. We like it. It keeps us going. So yeah. So anyways, Karrion Kross, Killer Kross, shows up and puts the king of the death match, Matt Cardona, through a table for Shotzi to win the Garage Beer Championship. Thoughts, comments, crises, concerns?
I kind of still think it's a work. Not to be. And I think Paul Heyman gave it away. Unless, I mean, obviously anything can happen and things could have gone south between Paul Heyman giving it away and what's going on right now. But I think that when Paul Heyman was, because you saw that interview where he was like, oh, well, if once the fans get behind him, let's say we'd have stuck the Intercontinental Championship on him at that moment. Would the fans still be behind him? Would they give a shit anymore, or would they stop caring because, oh, now you're doing what we want? No. So I don't know that WWE.
He's playing a fiddle or a violin backstage. What was that? I saw it. I scrolled past it a couple of times in the last couple of days, just thinking that I would get to it, and I did not. Or the last couple of hours, I should say, but I have not.
Who are we talking about? Paul Heyman or
Karrion Kross?
Karrion Kross. So I don't know what I don't think he's backstage, and I do think that they're sort of. I think the reason he was in GCW is I don't think they've renewed his contract, but I do think there's a contract on the table. I think there's one for him and Scarlett. I think they're just kind of trying to pull the wool over our eyes, so to speak, and they have to work us in such a way that it looks real now, because they can't just say it, but like behind closed doors, like contracts are signed and what have you, because people find out.
Yeah, but here's the thing. But here's the thing. All this we want Kross and all this shit. It did. What happened to R-Truth? That's all.
R-Truth was on SmackDown on Friday.
Oh, okay.
He got kicked in the face by.
What happened? What happened to Ron Killings coming back? And now he's just back to being comic relief because John Cena is just back to being good guy John Cena. He got roundhouse kicked to the face by Aleister Black on Friday. As he should have.
Yeah. I mean, what are they put the Intercontinental Championship on 56-year-old Ron Killings?
I mean, what was all this bullshit that when they brought him back, we're going to give him a respectable run? Isn't that what was said?
I don't think Triple H said that.
I mean that's what was said.
I think the dirt sheet said that.
Nick Khan said that.
Oh, Nick Khan said that?
Yeah.
Well, he don't book shit. He doesn't know. He didn't know what's going to happen.
Bro. Come on, bro. You're such a mark.
Who's Nick Khan? Is he related to Tony?
I wouldn't be surprised if they are related in some form or fashion.
They're like weirdly distant cousins. Their cousins are married. They all have the same last name. Fucking Tony Khan. Fucking Tony Khan.
Listen, I'm not ready to get there yet, but what? Where's this gonna go? You think Kross is coming back?
I think this is a work. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I'm 70% sure this is a work.
But this is just a handshake work, right?
Yeah, I think that
money. We'll just keep the buzz going.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a handshake. Exactly. That's exactly what I think this is. I think at some point, and I don't know when or how, and I don't know how he'll come back. I'll be really upset if he comes back and hits Sami Zayn with a pipe again. I've fucking seen this shit before. Although, honestly, every time I see Sami Zayn, I wish somebody would hit him with a pipe. And if Kevin's the one to do that, that would get Kevin over for me. That's just me disliking Sami Zayn in his present form as a fucking white meat babyface do-gooder. In like, it's he's not Cody Rhodes. He really wants to be Cody. He wants to be everybody's best friend, and he's like, "Oh, these guys were best friends," and it's like that's every Sami Zayn match. Every time Sami Zayn has a feud, except for the one he had with Karrion Kross, who literally called him out for being a hypocrite, which is the honest to God truth of the Sami Zayn character. He's a hypocrite. Everyone is like with Kevin Owens. Oh, he was his best friend. Oh my God, they were best. Like if like when he faced Jey Uso. Oh, they were best friends. Now they're fighting each other for the world championship. Oh, Gunther could have been his best friend if he really wanted to be. I'm just blowing smoke out of my own ass at the moment. But Seth Rollins was Sami Zayn's best friend, and that's since just Seth they had him killed.
Yeah,
like, Seth killed Sami. And then, like, Karrion
even
Kross.
after all the shit with the bloodline, and it was just all of a sudden Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins. Man, we came up together. Like
We've been friends, man. I like you.
I respect what you've done. You know,
We used to kiss.
I fucking hate Roman Reigns and his entire family, but hey, man, you're okay.
Yeah, it's like. Anyway, point being, if he does come back and hit Sami Zayn with a big lead pipe, I wouldn't be upset. But also, I've already seen that happen. I feel like maybe somebody else should hit Sami Zayn with a lead pipe. I would have in the mouth. Yeah, it honestly like make it. Remember when like Sami Zayn was like Che Guevara for a little while?
Yes.
I think he needs to go back to that character. Put that jacket back on, put that hat back on, go back to that. Because this, hey man, I'm everybody's best friend.
Film crew following him around, filming the documentary of the conspiracy that is the inner workings of WWE.
Yeah, that was great. That was
great.
That was the best version of Sami Zayn. I mean, Sami Uso was also good. Whatever's happening now is a million times worse.
I feel like for the better part of the last 4 years, we've come in here and said Sami Zayn's on the run of his entire career right now. Sami Zayn's on the run of his entire career right now.
That shit's fucking
Sami
over.
Zayn this, Sami Zayn that, Sami Zayn, Sami Zayn, Sami Zayn. And then it's like the bloodline breaks up, and then him and KO win the tag titles at WrestleMania, and it's a feel-good moment. And then it's like Monday Night Raw rolls around, and it's like, what do we do now?
Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, the run of Sami Zayn's life is over. Let's be
it was
very clear.
over. That was the high spot, right? That was the crescendo of that song.
They won the tag titles, and it has been a fucking. He has been a one-man WWE train wreck since that exact moment.
I mean, I do think too, and this is just me, spitballing, looking at it. Maybe somebody's got to fill the shoes of Kevin Owens. It's like Mr. Reliability, Mr. Can Do Everything. You know what I mean? And maybe it's Sammy's trying to do that. Maybe they're trying to make Sami that one size fits all kind of guy, kind of character. And I don't know, man. I'm just not here for it.
Maybe the only thing I think that would be, I don't know about redemption, but maybe what they're trying to do is make us all hate Sami so much that when Kevin Owens comes back and beats him to a pulp for being a douchebag, we're all like, fuck yeah, Kevin Owens is back, and yeah, he beat the shit out of Sami Zayn. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, but I think that the wrestling product is a better product when Sami Zayn's on a roll.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying it's bad. So I liked what Cross was doing with Sami Zayn because I felt like he was calling out the same thing with Sami Zayn that you and I, that everybody has seen and been like, good God, Sami Zayn, please fucking stop. For whatever this has been going on, a year-ish at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think he probably first started terrorizing him backstage about a year ago, maybe right after the Royal Rumble, maybe right before the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, somewhere. Okay, so maybe somewhere around the beginning
when he would like pop up and have his hair styled after who he was talking to.
Right.
When we started to get the role of Kevin into Cross.
Yeah, but I feel like we're sort of now at this junction where I hope this is a work because and I feel like I've said this before with AEW, and we talked about this when CM Punk left. Like, if this is a work, this is a fantastic work, and this was gonna make everybody a bunch of money because it's gonna be a great work, and we're gonna be like, you fucking worked us, it's great, amazing, wonderful, I love you. Like, we're gonna be really happy if this is a work, right?
So you say that
it's just gonna fizzle out in the indies, and that's gonna be the end of it.
Yeah. So you say that, and it's like, if this continues to make noise, and then, I don't know, December 17th, Boston, Massachusetts, if Karrion Kross just doesn't show up and just beat the fuck out of John Cena and say, TikTok, and now he's at the tippy top of the card in the main event, and he'll say, hey, I took out John Cena. I killed John Cena.
I mean, that'd be cool. I don't think they're going to give him that spot, but
see, I think that's the only way that this build makes any sense. You can't bring him back as a mid-carder again. You can't go through all of this hard work outside of the ring to insert this guy back into the mid-card. You just can't.
I guess not. I mean, I don't know. I think that's my underlying 30% of maybe it's not a work. But God, with everything going on as far as the Netflix show, with the WWE, the Unreal, which I've watched the first 2 episodes of. Have you watched it yet?
Yeah, I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes. I've watched it. It's marked on Netflix that I watched it all the way through, but I do not remember the final 2 episodes.
So I've watched the first 2 episodes, and it's kind of exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head.
Like it's them doing it's the WWE version produced of the dark side of the ring, but not actually the dark side, because they're not doing anything dastardly. It's
it's more it's really more like Hard Knocks on HBO. Yeah. When they follow the NFL team for the training camp, that's really more what it compares.
Yeah, it's a heavily edited, heavily watered down version.
People have criticized that this is just all a joke, and it's just a show put together to make Triple H look like he works real hard.
I mean, I'm sure he does work real hard, but also that's all this is. This is a show to make Triple H look like the guy that's in charge, and everybody else look like, yes, they're wrestlers, but it's really just a reinforcement of what we already know. It's a reinforced sense of what we already know. It's the same stories the dirt sheets have been telling. In fact, as soon as this shit dropped, the dirt sheets were immediately reporting on it as though it was breaking news.
Yeah, and it was through WrestleMania and shit.
Yeah. And it was but buddy, this was months ago, and you didn't know about this because they didn't tell you, and now it's breaking news to you because it's on Netflix. So we should subscribe to you because you also watch Netflix.
Uncle Dave, calm down. Calm down.
It's exactly what it is, but it's yeah. So I don't know. As
I
far as
broke my
Cross,
microphone stand, and it's not good.
as far as Cross is concerned, I do still think this is a work, but I do think that I think there's the potential for this work to just fizzle out on the indies and never become anything because, man, I'll tell you what, those We Want Cross chants sure have fucking stopped.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's because he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, but you like, I don't know, man. I don't know that any of it actually translated into the live events ever in the
See,
first place.
you know what's awesome here, Tom, is I put one little nugget of doubt in your mind on the way that this works. And now you are so fucking you're pedal to the metal in reverse right now. You're not even looking into
I still
you're
think
not
it's
even
work.
looking in the rear view mirror anymore. You're like,
I just don't. I mean, like, I still think it's a work. I still think he's coming back,
there's no way.
but I don't.
It's
I think that he has to
awesome.
come back quickly. I think this has to be a soon thing.
I just don't think that it's that.
As the weeks go on, I will be more and more convinced that it's not a work. But right now, I'm still pretty sure it's a work. 70-30.
All right. All right. Friend of the show, Pat Martin, says Karrion Kross sucks. I'll agree to disagree, and I think Tom will agree to disagree.
Yeah, I don't think he sucks.
There's such a good body of work under Triple H in the NXT days that it's really hard to deny that he doesn't have something. But I think that Vince McMahon bastardized that, and it's been real hard for anybody to take him seriously since. And we got to the end of this lengthy contract that he just traveled a lot and ate a lot of catering, and then to come back and be thrust into this like major role with Sami Zayn, it's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah.
Friend of the
I
show,
don't know.
Pat Martin, says he let himself go. He couldn't even do his own entrance his last match. And you're not wrong, but I think spending 2.5 years in catering and then being thrust into one of the biggest 4 shows of the year as one of your primary attraction matches is pretty goddamn unfair.
I don't know that he has the, how do I put this? He's less shakeable than I am, but I don't think that he's unshakable. And I do think that going into SummerSlam, at least initially, like you said, as far as his entrance and everything was concerned, I think he looked a little shook. And I think that going into it, he's been a little shook. And rightfully so. I don't think that, I think that his contract and everything has sort of been hanging in the balance. And I think that that would put stress on me. That would put stress on you. That puts stress on everybody. And I think it's hard to sort of mask that. And, I think he did a good enough job. And I think once he got in the groove, especially during that match, I thought that match was very good. I do think the Cross should have come out on top. And I think that that's part of my 30% of like, oh, this isn't a work because Sami Zayn won. Like he's 2-0 clean against Karrion Kross. So that's like, to me, kind of a like, I mean, a little bit of a slap in the face to all of the good work that like Karrion Kross did going into that, is that like they should have been 1-1 at least, right? Even if there was some dastardly means around it, like, ref was knocked, a ref bump, and then Karrion Kross hit him with a lead pipe, as a callback to he's been beating the man with the lead pipe for weeks now. I think that, that's a little bit of the disjointedness there. And that's why I'm thinking like that, at some point there maybe was a plan to like, oh, well, we'll have him win because I'm gonna have him hit this guy with a pipe for a few weeks, and then he'll get a ref bump, and then we'll have him hit the guy with the pipe. That's very Attitude Era booking, right? Like that's oh my god, the lead pipe. It's like, okay, if you've been watching for the last month, Karrion Kross hit Sami Zayn with a lead pipe 4 different times every Monday, and now at this main event pay-per-view match, he hit him with a lead pipe again. And if you've been watching for the last month, you're paid off because you understand the importance of that lead pipe. In the Attitude Era, they would have named that lead pipe like Jane or something, and then would have just
No. Vince was still in charge in the Attitude Era. It would have been like Lester.
Yeah, Lester or like
or Perry Pipe.
Perry actually is probably what the pipe would have been named.
You know what I mean, like that, because he likes that double enunciation shit.
Perry Pipe, yeah. And it would have been a callback to Perry Saturn. Somebody would have got to say something about Perry Saturn.
And then they would have created like a really cheesy catchphrase. Keep it up, and you're gonna get piped.
What's that, Perry? You want to pipe Sammy? It would have been that. It would have been some shit like that.
But
what
the
does
thing is,
everybody
they wouldn't
want?
have used. See, the thing is, they wouldn't have used a gimmick pipe in the Attitude Era. That would have been like a legit pipe, and Sammy would have some like legit broken ribs because them guys just didn't fucking care back then.
Sammy's rib would be sticking out of him like it would. There would be a bone taped up and like taped to the side, and Sammy would have used that bone to stab Karrion Kross.
Oh shit!
Remember when Danhausen used to dump the jar of teeth into people, and they would be like, "It's not illegal. They're not his teeth."
Hey! Speaking of Danhausen, what's the word on his contract? Do we know?
As far as we know, Danhausen is still under contract with AEW.
I just think it's interesting that he's all over the internet right now with Pepsi Phil, like in full Danhausen regalia, filming internet content. I mean,
well, they can't be on TV.
That can't be sitting real well with old. I've never been so scared at a wrestling show in my entire life. Tony Khan.
Tony's got bigger problems than Danhausen. Like the ratings and the quality of his shows. But that being said, am I the only one that thinks that like everybody like the AEW and Tony Khan get like a pass on treating people poorly? Because if they've treated anybody poorly, they've treated Danhausen terribly.
Huh?
What?
They paid me monies.
A big bag of money and a jar of teeth. They've treated Danhausen terribly. They got him and they immediately stuck him with Orange Cassidy and Best Friends, and they were just like, "You go with these other."
Is Orange Cassidy dead?
He might be dead. We've not seen him in a very long time.
It's crazy. I'm just saying, like I flipped on the AEW this week for the first time in many weeks, and quite a different looking cast of characters these days.
It's not a good cast. I'll put it that way.
People that we had spent a couple of years, trying to come around on, Orange Cassidy being one that, I got behind and helped push for you a little bit. And I think towards the end of, you were starting to respect him a little bit.
I think he got hurt. I think he's hurt.
Like it's just, I think this is AEW's biggest problem is the shiny new toy syndrome.
He's got a torn pec that happened in March, and it required surgery. So he is out.
It's the end of August, isn't it?
Yes, he is out for an indefinite amount of time.
Cody was back from a torn pec in what, 3-4 months?
So we should see Orange Cassidy soon, if that's the thing.
There's no road back for him.
No. Well, there's nowhere for him to be. What's he going to do? Like come in and fight John Moxley in place of Darby Allin, who fought John Moxley tonight and got a fucking not a screwdriver. What John Moxley did the thing with the ear he pulled his ear shits. I don't know, man. Like, so I had Forbidden Door on today. Most of it was loading screens, but I did get to watch a couple of matches. But I've tried really hard. I've put on AEW muted during work because I can't stand fucking Excalibur. Excalibur really, like, he oversells the like next thing. And I have a good example for this is that tonight during Forbidden Door, like he was talking about, because Hangman Adam Page versus MJF was a match I was interested in, because that's a match you should be interested in as a wrestling fan, right? MJF, Adam Page, good wrestlers everybody likes. This is a match you want to look at, regardless of how many times they actually meet. It's a good match, and it was a good match. But Excalibur could not shut the absolute fuck up about how this match, MJF still has what is AEW's equivalent of a Money in the Bank contract, and this match does not count towards that. Like, he still has that contract. So Excalibur could not shut the fuck up about this throughout the whole match, which lasted 45 minutes. There was no way MJF was going to win this match, because Excalibur had already told you that MJF has a Money in the Bank level contract. And guess who won the match? Guess. You're never going to fucking guess. Guess. Please, for the love of God. Guess who won the match?
Hangman.
Oh, you're so correct. He won. Hangman retained. Who could have seen that coming over the 45 minutes of fucking Excalibur telling us that it doesn't matter if MJF wins or not, because he still has the Money in the Bank contract.
You
So
mean the
who
ring?
cares?
The ring thing.
What? This was the second biggest match on your card. Or no, this was the actually biggest match on your card. Literally, this is the match that people should have bought the pay-per-view for. It was a very good match. All the way. Both of these guys, very accomplished wrestlers, very good. Both of them kneecapped by Excalibur for 40 minutes.
Was JR on the call in this match, or did he come in later?
He was. JR only said things about spines. JR is real big about people landing on their spine.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of spines, and then we can come back to AEW Forbidden Door, but I need to circle back, because I got sidetracked on something that I wanted to discuss, and I'm gonna totally derail your AEW Forbidden Door hatred of Excalibur. Because I'll just pick you right back up where it left off, because Excalibur is the absolute bane of your existence. And I'm going to let you stew for just a little bit longer. But what did you think about the vignette that Bayley had this past week?
Oh, with the disembodied voice? With the, like, you're not good enough. You're
ding dong, hello.
Ding
it's
dong,
like Drunk Aunt Bailey's trying to come out.
Like, I know it was supposed to be creepy and, like, weird, but, like, it gave me so much hope, because I fucking love that character. And I love Bayley as a performer, as, like, so I watched it like this.
Right?
Like a fucking dickhead.
I was just like, click, 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 rewound it, watched it again, and I'm just like, oh.
I watched it like exactly like that. Like with a big stupid smile, like a big like smile on my face, like, this is gonna be great. I am so excited for this, because it's like it takes in, first of all, everything that she's already built and done, which I appreciate. I understand the internet has a different opinion, and that's fine. But I liked all of that like build of like, oh, and like now like Bailey's down in the dumps, right? And that's where we're supposed to be with Bailey. She's down in the dumps. And we're all supposed to like be really upset that Bailey's not given like a bigger spot. Despite the fact that I'm pretty sure she's the longest tenured champ for both the SmackDown and women's and Raw's women's titles. Like I'm pretty sure she's she's definitely held the women's SmackDown title longer than any woman ever. Raw, Raw, it's probably, I don't think Raw, but like she's also got a pretty lengthy run there too. So like,
I love the fact that this just happened, right? Because friend of the show, Pat Martin. All right. He just kicked a hornet's nest. And I don't know that he's prepared for what's about to happen.
oh no, Pat, what'd you do? No, that's wrong. I mean, look, man, Pat, I love you. But
Friend of
like,
the show, Pat Martin says Bailey sucks.
look, Pat, I love you, but like, I mean, I can't agree with you because then we'd both be wrong. And like that's like Bailey's great. Bailey is probably a like top 20 performer all time. Like we're talking ever. History ever. Like she's going to go down as like top 20 ever.
Yeah, for sure. Top 20 I think is even
I mean, we're talking like 150 years of like pro wrestling.
Oh,
like
okay. You mean in like top 20, like forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
okay,
I mean,
that's fair.
Maybe
yes.
forever, but at least top 100 forever. But like, Jesus, like Bailey is just unfucking real as far as all of this is concerned. Like she is not. There isn't a bad Bailey match. It doesn't exist. They're not real. Those don't exist. She has been a main player, a consistent player. She is like the epitome of like, you could give her chicken shit, she turns it into like fucking filet mignon. You can give her bullshit, and she's like made you a delicious like chicken Caesar salad, which I'm a big fan of chicken Caesar salads. So like, Bailey is great. She's one of the greatest, and time will prove me correct, and what have you. But as far as this character coming up is concerned, I think this has a lot of legs. If this takes off and they give it time and energy and TV and not a stupid T-shirt. By the way, have you seen Karrion Kross's newest T-shirt?
No, his indie T-shirt. I didn't see it.
It's fucking terrible. No, not Karrion Kross. I'm sorry. Damian Priest. Have you seen his new T-shirt?
No, but Damian Priest has kind of had a steep slide.
Good God, has he ever? He is a terrible T-shirt now. It says like Mija or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck is Mija? And apparently, it means yippee. In fucking like, what is he? Puerto Rican? Yeah, it means like yippee.
So Spanish?
No, it's Puerto Rican slang. It means like yippee or some shit.
Hey, so here's where we're at right now, right? I am just so incredibly excited to just shift gears and talk to you about Forbidden Door. This has been a long time coming, and I just want to make sure that we do this right. Please welcome back to the show.
No,
Derek Rowe.
No. Show my heart.
Tom, give me my spot back. That's supposed to be my corner. Why are you in my corner? There we go.
I could not be happier right now than I am. I could not be happier than I am right now. This might be the happiest I've
Oh, dude,
Me neither.
I've been so hyped. You pushed the issue on getting into Forbidden Door, and I'm just like, Derek, like,
I could not be happier that Derek's here right now. Oh my god!
Yeah, so it's been a while. Hi,
If
guys.
you were here, I would kiss you. You're not. Look, even Pepper came. Pepper
Look,
does
she's
not
even
show up.
excited.
friend of the show, Pat Martin.
Pepper
with
does
the
not do
yes.
Hey, Pat.
Derek's here, and Pepper was like, all right, gotta hop on his lap for this. I am so happy that you're here.
I must apologize for the lighting effects. This is
No,
you know,
it
No, it's
doesn't matter.
perfect, bud. It's
It's-
perfect.
it's just
You
an
look great.
initial run on the outside, so this has actually come together pretty nicely. I'm kind
You
of
look fantastic, by the way.
thanks,
You
sir.
look great.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yes,
it's been a long
sir.
time. I had to
Time
get
has
some
done
stuff
you well,
handled.
brother.
It's
You
nice.
look great.
Nice to be back.
God, I missed you. God, I'm happy to see you. You don't understand how happy I am to see you right now.
Oh,
So,
I don't know.
I might
Once I start
cry.
getting my shit
I'm like,
takes
I
out there,
feel
you might be a little
teary-eyed.
disappointed. You
Nah,
might be
I
like,
think-
"Can we please just why? Why?"
Oh, it's awesome. Hey, so,
Not be
Tom,
happy
full
right
disclosure, Derek was a little active in the group chat today, right? And
Okay, so had this not been a little pre-sold to me, I might have freaked out a little harder.
We didn't give you like a heart attack or nothing
Yeah,
on
yeah.
air. That'd have been bad. I can't like be
Appreciate it,
held
'cause my kids
responsible
are
for
supposed
such
to, my
things.
kids are supposed to be in bed right now. And I
uh-oh,
don't-
get at.
I would have like flipped things, and be like, oh my god, like, because I'm that
Oh,
kind of person.
shit.
This is a very, very great welcome back. Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
For those of you that don't know, I have been trying like with fervor to get Derek to like come fucking hang out like for 2 years plus. Like, Derek, please come on, come to my
Yeah.
birthday party, Derek.
Yeah, it's
Come to my
probably
birthday.
yeah.
Like so the fact that I can see the man right now, I missed him so much.
I
And
still
like I said, if
exist.
he was here right now, I would kiss him. He is not. So I shall not do that. But even Pepper is here to see him.
Goddamn chupacabra.
Chupacabra. Like, look, the chupacabra is here. She is drooling right now because I'm petting her. But like,
I mean,
she-
how could you not? Whenever
How could
Tom
you
is
not?
petting you, right?
how could you not?
It makes sense. It's fair.
Walt's in the dark over there, which is fun.
I guess.
There
I
he is.
know.
Okay.
I
He's just
want
letting
you
us
guys
have
to-
our moment.
Yeah, I just want
letting
you
us
guys
have
to
our
know,
love.
I didn't need to be here for your moment. You know what I mean? Like,
It's okay.
just hang out to the right over here and just let you guys have it. Because,
I don't
man.
have an all-wheel drive.
Tom, I don't
vehicle.
know. Like, I've been geeking over here for like the last 12 minutes. Like, come on. Right? Like,
You've been doing a wonderful job, by the way. It feels like Christmas time. Is it not Christmas right now? Like,
so when you kind of kicked open Forbidden Door, if you will, I sent Derek the like half cry face, and he's like, "I'm coming, man. I'm coming. I'm coming." And yeah, here we are. So
And look at this. It's almost like Tom and I like matching shirts, the orange matching the live and the names. This was
Yeah.
meant to be. This was
it
meant
was
to
meant
be.
to be. It was meant to be.
So I've
Okay.
lost a few pounds, so this shirt fits again. It's a little tight, but like it fits again, which is nice because I
It's a
pulled it
great
out.
feeling.
And Ashley was like, "Oh, I like that," and I was like, "It fits. It's a little snug here, like around the neck, because I'm a little girthy in the neck, but like otherwise, it fits great."
Girthy.
Look, whatever I do in my
Tom's
own
got
spare
neck
time.
nerve.
Okay, thank you.
Nice.
No, I just, I mean, we're talking about garage BJs and
I mean,
girth and
Garage
I-
beer BJs,
Like, this is just getting a little out of control.
a little
today,
out of
okay?
control.
So, Derek, fun fact, we were texting earlier, and I said, yeah, man, I'm going to do the show from the old deck ski, and have a little cigar until a lightning storm
Yes,
happened
yes.
right above me.
I got an
and
Apple notification about that, but I have not seen it yet. I can hear it, but fortunately,
We can hear it
I'm in the
too.
clear because I'm
Yeah,
also
we
outside,
can.
obviously.
We can hear it too.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
at least you're under a roof.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Can
So
you guys hear the constant dying of insects nearby?
yes, we
Oh,
can.
is that what that is?
Okay.
Yes,
Let me
we can.
unplug that and see how that changes the lighting. It
I
might
mean,
be all
they're
right.
just gonna eat you. They're gonna.
Yeah,
eat
they're
that's
just gonna
you
eat
alive.
you.
Sorry, guys. I have to do this for my own safety. They're just gonna have
Yeah,
to
no,
stay
they're
on.
gonna eat you. Just leave
Yeah.
that go. It's fun. Dude,
It's
it's way
fine.
better.
It's
It's
fine.
way better if the insects are going and that's happening.
It
That's
adds
like,
to the ambiance.
like
I
it does.
did get in a fight with Mothra earlier. Live on air. It's documented.
He died in the fire.
And then he died in the fire that I punched him into. So
Nice.
It went.
yeah. So for those of you that don't know, Derek has been MIA for a little while, but we're happy to have him back, as you can see. And I don't know, maybe a one shot, or a one time thing. We don't know. We'll try to figure it out.
We'll talk after.
Yeah,
We gotta discuss.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I'm
So
happy to
anyways,
be
so
back. Yeah,
what
sorry.
kind of
let's
prompted
get to
this?
some wrestling stuff.
Yeah, what kind of prompted this today was Forbidden Door was on, and I spent the day with my family, and
I did not.
Derek started, oh, this is shit. Oh, what is this shit? Oh, what is this shit? And then Tom started chirping, and then next thing we know, we've got the band back together. The group is flowing. There's conversation happening. Mostly surrounding Forbidden Door.
I'm watching Kung Fu Panda.
So, I've been trying extremely hard to push Forbidden Door as long as I could, which is why I had to circle back onto Bailey. I apologize because we had Hot Take Tom cooking in the Forbidden Door kitchen here. So, Derek, just to catch up where we were on Forbidden Door,
Sure.
Tom's mad at Excalibur. So, we'll just go from there.
Okay, so Derek, I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad at Excalibur.
Proceed,
So,
sir.
to me, and you can comment. To me, there were two important matches on Forbidden Door. One of them was Hangman Adam Page versus MJF, and Excalibur would not shut the fuck up about how MJF still had his equivalent to Money in the Bank contract.
Yes.
The Dynamite Diamond Ring or whatever it is currently.
You know what? I'm going to interrupt because it's like this was supposed to happen, right? Like, I don't. Am I being worked right now? Like, am I being worked right now? Like, Derek shows up.
Can we hold that for like 10 minutes?
Yeah, but it's the user. Am I being punked right now, Derek? You show back up, and now Hyven's here too. Huh?
I don't know. It's one of them things.
Hey, Jay, you gotta hit the rewind button. Go check out the collaboration podcast we did with them over on their side of the world. It's back there somewhere.
I do love this.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
That was so fun. Can we do that?
It was
again?
a lot of fun. It was a lot of
I
fun.
would
Anyways,
Anyway, sorry.
Tom's mad at Excalibur.
Because he would not shut the fuck up about how like he still has the contract so they could cash in and like have a title match whenever he wants. This doesn't count. They were just like, this doesn't count, like the whole night. So it was like, oh geez, well, who's gonna win this match now? Thanks, Excalibur, for like ruining a 45-minute wrestling match. Good work. Was that your experience?
Yeah, that was basically it, because that's actually where I started to tuned in at. Like, that's where I started watching from. And yeah, that was like one that I was actually kind of be looking forward to. Was anything with MJF in it is something I'm gonna be looking forward to. Hangman Page, it's been a long time since I'd watched AEW. A long time. So I'd seen some clips on Facebook and realized, oh, Forbidden Door must be going on right now. So I tuned in on my local cable provider here. And
did you though?
Did
you though?
Yes.
Did you though?
Not
Look,
local, but it's a cable provider of sorts.
we might both have a Fire Stick that works.
I got news for you. We might all three have the same local cable
In
provider.
an interesting. We might all have a Fire Stick that works in an interesting way that has a weird load screen a lot.
Yeah,
coming
it's got some
somewhere
extra
out of-
streams here and there. It's weird. I don't know, man,
Yeah,
but
no.
it comes through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, like you said, Excalibur, shut the fuck up, man. We're sitting here, and like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. There's blood. There's interference. I mean, it's just a hodgepodge of unnecessary drama, all because. And all to say that it's not going to matter the entire time. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter.
And that
It's
was
like
the,
Eric
that was
Bischoff.
the problem is
or, I
that
mean,
like
Tony
commentary is
Schiavone
telling
saying,
us
you know,
this doesn't matter the
Yeah.
whole time. The
The whole
whole time commentary is like this doesn't matter. The one guy in commentary who has been the constant of commentary is like this doesn't matter. The whole time, like why is he like why is he cutting the knees out of this match?
You're here for one reason, to sell the match, to inform the fans what's going on, and to
He's
sell the
recapping
match.
this match the whole time.
Yeah, you're the main announcer. Like he is the primary one. So it's not like he's color. It's not like he's a little garnish on the side. This man, primary job, sell. And what do? We shit on it.
Like if had he said it once during the entrances, that would have been one thing.
Okay, that's
Right.
fine. Yeah, you need
But-
to be an informed viewer. That's fair.
He wanted to remind us. It felt like every 5 minutes.
Mhm.
Every 5 minutes. Every time MJF got an upper hand, he wanted to remind us that MJF still has this Money in the Bank level contract that you can just cash in at any time. Meaning that MJF is not going to win this fucking match and be the champion because he still has this cash in. He can cash this in. This is important, this cash in, because I've mentioned it 16 fucking times in the last 45 minutes. And I swear to God, man, like, had I watched this match on mute or just had like the ring noise and the fucking crowd
Mhm,
noise,
mhm.
it would have been
Way
10 times better because it was a great match.
Right.
But like it was a fucking train wreck because fucking Excalibur would not shut the fuck up. And then like JR was like, oh, right on the spine, right on his spine. His spine went right into that ring post, not the spine.
I thought of JR often throughout this broadcast and really had genuine thoughts of like, I hope in a way that he's just kind of vegetable inside and
Oh my
just
God.
like can't really attest to having to see this and
He
actually
can't hear
be
MG. He can't
associated
hear
with this at
Excalibur.
the
He can't
twilight of
see
his
the
career.
match.
Like poor, oh man.
Driven
By
in the
God,
ring.
if I didn't get my blue chew, by God, perks me right up.
Right into his spine.
Oh, I can only imagine the lucky lady that gets to lay down beside JR at night.
Oh, it's Miss Hancock.
Is it?
Oh, you know he has
No,
visitors from
Missy
time to
Hyatt.
time. He's got a visitor. I'm sure he's got a special friend.
By
He may
God,
not be-
I was really flattered.
My
Missy
God.
Hyatt's a lovely lady, but I just love my late wife Jan. By God,
He
God
sure
rest his
does.
soul. Yeah, so I
Bro.
mean that one that was a
I'm so excited.
okay.
Like,
So all right. So there was that. Did you go back and watch Tony Storm versus Athena?
No, I don't have the ability to rewind. If you do,
Okay.
I need to discuss with you on.
No, I
maybe
don't. I
changing some
don't.
options.
I watched it. I watched it live. I did
Okay,
not.
all right.
I was not. I was unable to because I barely have the ability to watch it live. So
Hey, real quick, Derek, have you kept up with the show at all in like the last 6 months?
You're like one
Yeah.
Fall Wrestle guys.
Yes.
So not like every week, but yes, I do. I tune in frequently.
All right,
So,
sweet.
okay,
And I imagine
Is this
that.
like a
So
survey,
before-
like a customer survey? Do I need
Before
to
Tom, before Tom tries to go off and running, okay. Just to give
Come
you
on, grabbing a beer.
a little bit of backstory, okay.
Okay, all right.
Tom has had Tony Storm's like whole uvula like in and around his face for like the better part of 6 to 9 months. Like Tony Storm is the pinnacle of all professional wrestling as far as Tom's concerned, and there's nobody that can do anything better than Tony Storm. And if it weren't for Tony Storm, professional wrestling wouldn't exist, and that it would be dark times, and that we would have to reinvent the wheel and do all of these things. So if it wasn't for Tony Storm, we would be living in the dark ages of all humanity. And that's where Tom is at in life with pro wrestling. So
It's at least the dark ages of AEW.
no,
I
it's the dark
cannot-
ages of the world is how you make it feel.
Yeah,
Friend
I
of the
mean,
show, Pat
I
Martin.
can't
Friend of the
believe
show, Pat Martin says
the,
Tom is in love. And you know, I mean, Pat, correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, even when Tony Storm hasn't been great, Tom has put her over as if she is the perennial Mega Million Universal Hall of Famer of all
First
elite
of all, when has she not
World
been great?
Wrestling Federational
When has
Championships.
she not been great? Like I need timestamps.
Hold on. Now that right there, that's a Mark statement if I've ever heard one. I mean, that's just the first thing out of your mouth. Are you serious?
When has she not been great? She's never not been great. She's
I
been
mean, all right.
unbelievable.
I mean, she did get
Timeless
potty in
Tony
the face
Storm-
by
Sometimes
Charlotte
not
Flair.
great.
Timeless Tony Storm has been
Okay. Oh, wait.
literally.
Oh, okay. So now we're putting parameters on when Tony Storm has
I mean,
been
she
great.
was great in WWE, but like the timeless gimmick has been the only
Horrible?
thing worth watching on AEW for 3 years now.
And that doesn't mean anything good. I mean, it doesn't.
Friend of the show, Pat Martin says Tony Storm is to Tom as Bailey is to Walt, but I just don't think that's fair. I mean,
I feel like Tony Storm is to me as Bailey is to me. It's
I mean,
very
Bailey-
much alike.
Maybe
It-
Becky
it's-
for Walt.
Bailey does have all of the cake.
I love what's happening at Derek's porch. I'm at Derek's porch right now.
Down there in the holler, nah, we got to get our protein somehow.
I hope
know,
all them
Broadcasting from the
all them
space
buttons
satellites.
get what they fucking deserve. You die, you bitches.
We're gonna have PETA in here, fucking
Oh,
World Wildlife
Christ.
Foundation, bitching.
Oh, no, Tom said something way worse at the start of the show, bro. If we're getting talking about the, you know, not being able to speak English very well. It was some real racist shit. And he said something
Wow,
about Godzilla, Jigga Jigga, ba ba, ba ra.
Now you're gonna be canceled. It's gonna be you, not me. I didn't say that.
Lo mein noodles,
As far
whatever
as I
he
know,
was
Walt's
talking
just
about.
repeating
First of
Uh,
all, I love Low Man.
stated facts.
my favorite.
So I don't think he can be canceled for that.
So, anyways. I knew that this could potentially derail the show, and I just didn't fucking
this is
care.
not derailed.
I'm sorry.
anything.
All
Like,
right, we
This
could
is
wrestle.
railed. This is so railed right now. We're so good.
Oh god,
We're
it's
in the
awesome.
best spot we could be.
It's fucking so awesome. Like, bud, you have no idea. Tom and I probably talk about you at least 3 times a month.
Absolutely, at least.
I've heard my name quite a few times.
Sometimes we make fun of you.
Yeah.
Sometimes
we
we
just
tell
say
you
we-
you're a fucking idiot.
Sometimes I'll be mowing and I'll answer you in my head, and I should be like, I should type it in, and then I'm like, no, because it's like they ain't gonna remember. This is like,
It's
2
3
shows
days
ago.
later. And you're like mowing the grass. It's like 5 p.m. And you're like mowing the grass.
Gotta get them lawns mowed, Tom. You know, down there in the
Yeah.
holler. That grass
It's
grows
looking
like
good.
hayfields, bud. You know.
Mhm.
There's a lot of lawn back there. I know. I get it. The fact that you've got a mower, it'll get that shit done.
Hey, I bet you got one.
Hey,
of them
8 more
there quality
payments, and that
Cubs
sun
could
gun is mine too.
That's 7 guns. He's got a motherfucking tractor.
Oh god,
He's
No,
got
that
That
he
thing's
got-
gonna be driven out of the holler. I don't know that I own a vehicle that can get into the holler, let alone out the fucking holler. And get
Derek-
down there like
Derek,
slide
I had Tom convinced a few months ago that like a regular car wouldn't get to your house. Right? Like
I'm pretty sure that's still true. I'm not. I don't.
He's
I
like,
don't-
well, we need to go kidnap Derek, and I was
My
just like,
God.
I was like, hey man, the Jeep's kind of broke down. I don't know if we can get to Derek.
You
And
gotta
he's like,
come to my house first.
He's like, what do you mean? And I said, I mean, I don't know that we can get to Derek, bro. Like, that's some tough terrain back there. Like, yeah.
To be fair, I've owned a Dodge Caliber. I realize that like it's not all that great at getting around. So like I
Dude,
understand.
there's like a kayak section that you have to go through. Like you
Yeah.
actually get out of your car, and then there's a secondary vehicle waiting.
It's like
It's pretty wild.
a weird.
Oh shit!
You
Hey,
need
if you're
at
still
least, like,
hanging
a
out with us,
boogie
man,
board.
we appreciate you. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, and if you're here, comment because this is gold.
This is top tier, is what this is.
And
Man,
Derek's,
that was a big
Derek's dinner's
motherfucker,
cooking
wasn't
next to him.
That was a big motherfucker. That whatever that was big.
that was a big one. That was a big one.
He was coming to get you. He's like,
Oh.
Lord, it's so beautiful. That
Oh,
was a little
this
one
is the
there.
greatest night of my life. Fucking absolute greatest night of my life.
Pretty good.
Oh. All right. We were talking about Forbidden Door. Go
We
ahead.
were okay. So, the Tony Storm Athena match was, in my opinion, because Excalibur was not fucking being a shitty dickhead the whole time. About like this doesn't matter to her. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
No, so
Excalibur
he
didn't
was-
even care enough.
He
to
was really
dominate.
selling this because, like, and this match had kind of a lot more build. Like, this has been going on for at least a month.
Mhm.
The MJF Adam Page match was really the last 2-3 weeks. This is 5-6 weeks going in, so this had more build. This to me was the match of the night. I thought both women were on fire. I've always been an Athena fan. Athena is Ember Moon. Always been a fan. I always thought she was very good. I thought WWE was incredibly wrong for letting her go. It seemed it seemed like a overcorrection. And I think it was Vince's fault, really. And I think that Tony really. Oh, that was a big guy. I think that Tony really signed her to a really long contract on purpose, and is probably it's probably a big one, right? She's had the Ring of Honor title on her basically the entire time she's been there, and I think she's been making more money than WWE ever offered her, and I think that's really where this is. And I think that at this point, she is now, kind of outgrown her Ring of Honor championship-ness. And I think a match with her and Tony Storm was coming. And I think that they gave this the correct amount of gravitas that it deserved going into it. I've been watching pretty regularly. I can't say I've been like a stalwart viewer, but I have been a pretty regular viewer at least 2 times a month, we'll say. And I've sought these sort of segments out particularly, even if I don't watch it live. Like, I'll fast forward until I see, oh shit, there's Athena, let's go. Kind of a thing. Like, I don't watch it live, but I watch it because I have Max, and I'll watch it like after the fact. And,
too, Derek. Tom's real into the Max app now. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Like,
dude. Because so
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, so like it's on Max immediately after it happens. You could watch it live on Max if you want to. I generally don't, but I generally put it on at work and I mute it because fucking shut up, Excalibur. They're like, oh look, I have a button. Shut up, fuck off.
Shut up.
It's great. It's great. I have a button. Shut up.
hey, buddy, you have that button on your normal remote control too.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I'm not at work. Like, I wasn't at work today, so it felt, and I was like cleaning shit. Like, that's why filters got changed and stuff, and then why I'm pissed that it leaks, that it's leaking. So, like, anyway, that's not to digress, but still. So in watching Max, like it's you know, I put on the promos and I watch everything what's going on. They've been building for a while, and obviously, like Walt has said, I've put Tony Storm over for 2+ years now, and this is the first build to this that I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be good. Spoiler: Athena lost, and still, your women's world champ, Tony Storm. But this has been the best one, and honestly, like the build with Mercedes was also very good. Like a month-ish, 2 months ago.
Word on the street is she might be pregnant by the Beast Mortis.
Mercedes.
What?
Yep.
Breaking news.
Great. You've heard it here first.
I saw it today on the dirt sheets.
That's going to
You
be a
seen
world breaker right there.
Just saying.
Beast.
Okay,
Mortal.
honest question here. Tony Storm and Athena, right?
Mm-hmm.
Interference out the wazoo. Why are we
Yeah.
celebrating this interference Bojank the match?
I mean, we're not really celebrating
Because it was
interference.
timeless, Derek. That's why.
It was time. It was in black and white.
No,
in
but
portions,
like the interference,
so
like
instantly it becomes better.
okay,
It's
so
like in vogue to.
okay, so I don't know how much AW you've watched, but like interference is like kind of a like constant.
Oh, we're apologists.
No,
Got it.
you're right. Yes, yes. So like, I don't want to like digress or regress, but like every AEW match has too much interference. It's all constant, but everybody sort of interferes with each other. Where like the match like takes a pause, and like when interference happens, like I go pee, or like I go make a sandwich, or like it becomes a very like
You gotta
it's
utilize it as a
great.
tool.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a tool.
oh my god, I love my life. I
It's
love
a
my
tool.
life.
I like
I
this.
love my
like this.
life.
Hats off, Team Tom. No, not that. Anyway,
That's because Derek's back.
he's back on Team Derek.
Oh.
Anyway, so that's like this nonsense is fuck. Like you're right. Okay, you're right. It's fucking nonsense. Mina Shirakawa
It was. Thank you.
was there, and it's like, but why? But like she hit the person.
Mina Shirakawa, isn't she the booby chick?
She is the Asian whore. That's her words, not
You
mine.
can't say that.
Her
I mean-
words, not mine.
Her words on his.
Her
He's
words,
spreading a
not
fact
mine.
as well. It's just a
You
fact.
can't say that.
She
What do you think,
said it.
Tom?
Why can't I say what she said?
What the fuck, Tom? You can't say that.
I mean, that's probably nicer than what I called her in the group chat earlier.
Oh my god.
That's her words, not mine.
What am I gonna do with you two?
Stop us
What-
from quoting wrestling? I don't know.
Oh my
Like
god.
it's the word. That's the quote.
We're gonna have to come up with a new podcast format, I guess. Like we just can't do wrestling anymore.
No, she can't.
beep. Just bleep out what you can say on regular television.
This is our attitude era, Walter. We're gonna push
Anyway.
the boundaries.
So yeah, Mina Shirakawa came out and hit people who also weren't involved with the match
With Perry with Perry
Cherry.
Pipe.
with Perry Pipe. Yes, or just folding chairs because that's all it was. It was 30 seconds of what was otherwise a 40-minute match. It really was.
Oh my god.
It was a minute. It's
Buddy.
as far as we're talking. It was 1/39th
So, but wait.
of the match.
Wait. You still haven't answered Derek's question. So you're gonna put over this match with a schmosh finish? You
It
did
wasn't
a
the finish.
really good
No,
job
no, no, no,
tiptoeing
no,
around
no,
Derek's
no, no.
question.
Still, it was
Stop.
schmozzy.
That wasn't the finish. That was 10 minutes before the finish happened.
Oh, that makes it better.
I don't
No.
think it makes it better, but I don't want to give Tom more hard of a time.
I'm just saying that was 10 minutes before it happened. Like,
I got to
10
take it
minutes
somewhat
prior.
easy on him. I mean, he's
Maybe
making it too
5.
easy on me tonight.
He is making it a little easier. Well, you're fresh out.
Tom has put his guard down in my absence because you must have been very easy on him. That's probably what it was.
I really
You
have.
let Tom come on here and spew his bullshit for the last
All right.
how many years now? And now Joe Derek's going to have to come back in and clean up.
wait, why are you shitting on yourself? How many years have you been gone? Derek? Where have you been, sir?
So, Derek, I don't know if you know, but we've narrowed it down to your last show.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like your last appearance. It was the night that Sid came into the media room and was like, "Hey, man, like, what the fuck is your problem? You come hang out with me, and I gotta go to bed." And you were like, "Oh man, I gotta go do the dad thing." And you left, and I said, "He's never coming back." And you didn't.
That was 2 years ago.
What is the date on that? Do
What
you
are
have
we in,
no,
like, third
I'll have to
grade
look.
now? Like, are we?
It was
was
it was the most adorable thing ever.
It really, like, we had a hard time recovering. If we're being honest, you probably didn't actually watch the rest of that episode because you were kind of in it for most of it.
That's hilarious.
But like,
I really want to go back
we
and
had a
watch
hard time. We didn't really recover after that. We were just
No.
like, should we just send it home? Like, are we done? What's your favorite match? And we and like that's what happened. And we were just like, I guess my match of the week was something. And like we left and we were just like I was a little sad for like the next 2 days.
I'm sorry, fellas.
Well,
I
sad
really
is the
did have
wrong
to go
word.
do
It
this
was like
today.
really cute because like, but
Yeah.
I was like, Walt was like, Derek's never coming back.
Friend of the show, Pat Martin, says Tom has had it easy for like a year. Bring it, Derek.
I remember at one point. So I do remember at one point I came back for like one show or an appearance. I was in bed. That's what it was. I was in bed one night.
Yeah, we
And-
were sitting side by side in the hotel, and I called you.
Yeah. And
We were also in bed.
yeah. It was
No,
it
no,
was
no.
just not time then. It was but now I could tell that Tom had been weak and it was time to take control. Oh, the Ultimate Warriors. I don't know. I can't do his crazy Jim Helmick.
If I had a rope, it would be a lot easier.
It'd be easier, yeah. Or like a towel, something. I need a prop.
No, I feel like I need something to like go.
No. Yeah.
It would be good if I had a rope. I could set a rope. I could anchor here, and there.
Can you please do that one day?
That sounds like a lot of work, but okay. Try.
I mean, you only have to do it once, and then you'll have a
Oh.
permanent rope there if necessary at any time. You can just
keep it on. Just keep it like just in case.
I'm sure the Chupacabra would like to use it as a walking bridge during the day.
She's
that could be cool.
She's in that chair, passed the fuck out right now.
Well, you
It was
can't
too much
see it
excitement.
'cause-
It was
can't
too
see
much.
it because it's a goddamn Chupacabra.
Yeah, yes, she's out though. She's out.
Oh, hey, Derek, by the way, in your absence, Tom has moved his office 17 times.
It does look different, doesn't it?
Once.
He's back
Wow.
downstairs now.
Downstairs. And I'm
Downstairs.
facing the other way. So, and I got divorced. You knew that.
Yeah.
Since he's been gone, got divorced while he's gone.
Oh, shit.
I turned 40. We both did, really. Since
Yeah.
Yeah, but I look way better than you do. You look like gray and stressed out.
Yes, I am. That's accurate. I am.
I have
gray and stressed out.
a flowing man mane.
And
'Cause
Walt
we're gonna
hasn't been
We're gonna
stressed.
skate to one song and one song only.
Walter, you look like you'd cry to My Chemical Romance.
Well, you don't like the bob?
No, I do. It was just whenever you undid it and it went all in your face, it was a very like emo moment.
Well, you
for a
know,
second there.
I call it the
It was
barb,
hilarious.
right? Because, you know, like all Karens have the bob, right? So when I turn into my Karen persona, this is the barb.
If you can hide one eye, I feel like that's really the key. Like if
Yes.
you can like
Yeah,
if
you gotta
can look
hide
at
one.
everybody like this, but like have serious conversations about what you're really upset about, while one eye is covered by your hair,
Oh,
and
shit.
like maybe part of your mouth. Like I feel like that helps.
Yeah.
Like,
You
you can
have
be
to do it
like,
for so
part
long
of my
that people
mouth and
question
my
whether you have
eyeball.
2 eyes.
Can't see you right now.
Yeah.
It's really like, oh man, this like they don't even respect me enough to look at me with 2 eyes. What's the problem here? And like if you just make that worse the whole time the conversation's going on, where it's like at the end, like you just can't see my face or my mouth. Because like that's the only things that react to your eyes and your mouth. You're just like it's so wrong. And like
You know what you need to do is as you go on and get more and more into the conversation, just keep nodding your head so it goes more and
Mhm.
more across
Right.
your face.
Yeah, absolutely.
By the end of it.
Flip the whole thing. It's just like-
Yeah.
By the end, you're just like they're just talking to hair. Like it's all here. It's like you have a devil lock, but it's more like a devil mask. And it's just like, they're talking to Cousin Ill.
Oh man. Good time.
Are you guys done chatting about Forbidden Door, or you got more?
No,
No, not-
there was the final match. We got to
Yeah,
talk about the final match.
That final match was
Not really a match.
it was a train wreck, is all that was. That was just like fucking people throwing each other. Had everybody not fucking bled from like the open to the close, had there not been like somebody kind of bleeding in every fucking match, minus the Tony Storm Athena match,
Right.
everybody was bleeding. And then that match, like everybody was bleeding a little bit. We gotta get the real blood. We don't use fake blood here. We gotta get real blood. And like fucking like, I don't know, man. Like you said it. Like, why is Will Ospreay kissing everybody goodbye? And he had said on Wednesday that like, well, I'm going under the knife after this, so but I'm still gonna kick your ass, John Moxley. Just like the most meaningless match. And again, I'm calling back to you, Derek. You were like, oh, Justin Roberts came out and said, when the lights go out and come back on, AEW is not responsible anymore. It's like, don't fucking bullshit us.
Exactly. How fucking old do you
And then
think
it
your
was like-
audience is?
Like, it was a little gross, like the Darby Allin spot with the like fucking fork. It was a little gross, but like, it was clearly a spot. Like, it's, like, all right, get the camera guy over here. Let's go. We got a fork, and this guy's fucking gauged out earlobe. We're gonna get blood. He's already bleeding. Fucking
And the fork's
Jeff
going to go
Hardy
nowhere
and-
near this man at all. And you're
Right.
going to look like a bunch of idiots.
Like,
Like,
Jeff
what are you
Hardy
doing?
and Randy Orton did this in a one-on-one match like 5 years ago, and we all thought that was gross before, and there was less blood, and Randy had a screwdriver, not a fork, and it was like, oh my god, and there was no blood.
My biggest complaint on that is the camera angles. Like, what are you doing? What are
There
you
was
doing?
a lot of touching
Like-
the blading.
Yeah.
Like, if you knew what like this meant, like they're blading. Like if you were like, oh no, let me wipe my brow. Oh no, my eye is fucking wiped blood because I was clear, but I looked unbleeded before. Oh no, let me wipe my and now I have a cut.
Oh, I
from
forgot to cut my thumbnail. Yeah.
It was
It was very obvious and very like I felt bad for the wrestlers on that one because there's not a lot that they could do as far as hiding that.
I mean,
It
maybe
was just-
smack the camera out of your face because
Yeah,
it's
you're
right
just-
there and let you go bang.
Mhm.
Like what? How
Yeah,
have they not figured
the
this
whole
shit
thing
out
I
yet?
thought as well was way too long. I was ready for it to be. Well, no, I apologize. That was a totally different match. No, it was a good length. I shouldn't have interrupted you there because I don't
I
have
mean, it
anything to
still
go in
went 40, 35 minutes or so.
Yeah, it wasn't
No.
terrible. What was terrible was the after and how long that went. That was fucking over the top. Like, that went for 15 minutes of just dumb run-ins, more blood. Moxley's giving him the Death Rider 7 or 8 times after Will Ospreay's done blowing kisses and said, "Bye, guys," blah, blah, blah. Which I'm guessing, like you had told me earlier, he's got to have a surgery, I guess.
Yeah, it's his shoulder. It's his shoulder. It's like it needs to be. It's not going to get any worse, but like it's one of those like. Remember when Cody's pec was torn and like
Mhm.
he still fought Seth Rollins, and they took the thing off and it was like purple from here to here,
Mm.
and everybody was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" And then like he came back and it was fine, and like we don't talk about that anymore. But Will
It was a
Ospreay's
moment in
like
time.
surgery was like less terrible. I don't know, like his. I think it's his shoulder, but maybe I'm wrong.
Well, I hope it's not his neck or his head because he
No,
took
it's
like 6 or 7 Death Riders in a row. And then laid there like a slug for a good, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. We go off the air. And of course, the ambulance and the EMTs are all doing their thing. Is he going to survive? Maybe they'll just do the surgery right there in the ring. You don't know. That could happen. Like, fuck it. He's knocked out. Let's just do this.
It took long enough. They probably should have.
Speaking of knocked out, did you guys see the video of the MMA fighters?
I did, actually. I'm glad you brought that up. Tom, have you seen this? Tom, do you know who
No.
do you know who Quentin Rampage Jackson is?
No.
Quentin Rampage Jackson is a decorated MMA fighter, most notably known for his slamming ability, to his knockout slamming abilities in Pride over in Japan. Power bombed Carlos Arona in Pride and knocked him into next fucking year. Carlos Arona never fought another fight after that knockout. Quentin Rampage Jackson was a knockout artist in MMA. His son, Raja Jackson, recently appeared at a independent wrestling promotion and got hit in the head by a beer bottle from a performer named Psycho Stu.
I saw this earlier. Yes.
And then there is backstage footage of another wrestler or the promoter telling Raja to get his receipt in the motherfucking ring. Raja proceeds to enter the ring in the middle of Psycho Stu's match, hits him with a waistlock takedown, and then proceeds to beat the ever-loving fuck out of Psycho Stu in the middle of a wrestling ring.
I saw this today, actually. I saw it today. Psycho Stu may be dead.
Quentin Rampage Jackson, Raja's father, has tweeted recently that he has spoke to the wrestling promotion and Psycho Stu is awake. He is responsive, and he has a very, very severe concussion. He has also said that he does not condone the actions of his son. And he also said that this was a work gone wrong.
Oh, it looks fucking brutal. Have you seen the clip?
Yes.
It's fucking. There's a like head up, bam, bang,
and then followed up with some very stiff forearm shots from the mounted position, followed with more just unrelenting left and right hooks in the ground and pound full mount position.
Yeah.
T's and P's the Psycho Stu.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he's okay. Jesus Christ, like that looked unbelievable. The outside, so I saw the like, oh, he may be dead kind of thing, and it was like nobody really jumped on anybody fast enough to be like, oh, he may be dead. But like those first two shots were.
But I think that's just because they simply didn't know.
I mean that's fair, but like those first two shots look unreal. Like bang, bounce, bang. Like it's a double dribble, but like your head's not a basketball. And it's like, have you ever punched a basketball and then punched a basketball as it bounced? Heads don't bounce like basketballs, but like bang, bang. Yeah, there we go.
Stop this shit, man.
There we go. Yeah, that's
He is out.
yeah, he was out, and he got 6,
Very
7,
out.
8, 9
And this
shots.
guy here, I don't know what.
Who's fucking this guy?
Hey, you gotta stop this shit, man. Stop this shit, man.
Yeah, that guy's out. That guy's asleep. Yeah, that guy was asleep. I'm glad he's awake. Good Lord.
Hey, good job, Derek.
Glad to be here, fellas.
Good job, Derek.
I'm very happy.
So are we, bub.
Always happy. I'm happier that Derek's here, honestly. Yeah, that shit's scary. That's real
was real
fucking
scary.
scary.
Yeah, that's
Like
bad.
that's real fucking scary.
Mhm.
And homie was out cold. I don't even know. Like, unable to protect himself is like a one like that's a very like pro wrestling like, oh, he's unable to protect himself, but like
Well, it seemed like whenever he got picked up, he kind of gave him his body because he thought, it was.
oh, this
a
is the
wrestler.
work,
Like
right?
it almost was like his instinct was to, yeah, all right, I'm going up, just because he's a wrestler, that's what he's going to do. And then it just turned into malicious assault, or whatever that would have been considered. But wow,
I mean,
I
if
saw
that's not-
actual footage of it afterwards as well, and it was like of the MMA fighter gentleman walking away and just yelling at people still, and I don't know, man. It that part seemed worky, but I don't know if he didn't realize that you're supposed to work shots in the ring. But he gonna learn in court one day if this poor man can wake up.
that's the thing, right? Is that like, it's a matter of like, you put your like sort of life in somebody else's hands regularly, and that's the thing, right? Is that like, this is like, I trust you to not kill me.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
like he was in there like, oh well, now you're gonna get receipts, bang, bang, bang. And that wasn't like a one shot. Like had it been one shot,
No.
that's different. But that was 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. Like
Yeah,
that's you don't.
excessive force, as it would be
Yeah,
called in
yeah.
certain situations.
Closed fist, like unprotected, like
I mean, dude's knocked out. There's no defense going on at all.
I mean,
It's
even if
just
you hit him
straight.
once and he's out, like right, like that one hit and you're down, right? And you're just like, oh shit, that was more than I expected. This guy's actually mad. That's my receipt, right? But like there were 9-ish shots there.
More than that. I think like there was at least 14 or 15.
Sure, yeah. It's not it's too many.
And like they were stiff shots.
Yeah, yeah.
Like one is
definitely were
one
not.
like one stiff shot is one thing. Two
He
is
was slammed.
another.
I feel like he was probably knocked out by the slam. Even I don't think he was awake for that first shot. If so,
Maybe
it was borderline. I bet you.
I mean, maybe not. And I feel like after a slam, you're sort of like you're jarred anyway, right? You're just like, okay, and bam, okay. But then like we got 13 more. Like that's too much. And other people like figured it out clearly as that clip shows. Figured it out and sort of like step in and make a difference, thankfully. But also like what the absolute fuck? Like guys are in a middle school gym here. This is not we're not all you guys fucking laughing now? Both of you break like but I'm just saying like
I mean, as much as things change, they stay the same. You know what I'm saying, Derek?
nobody's sitting here in like the middle of like a $1.3 million like you guys are fucking you made $50 to be here.
And then it came out earlier today that Psycho Stu was a Army vet that had suffered from PTSD because he saw some shit in Iraq. And they used professional wrestling as a place to be at peace.
Well, his piece is over. I'm glad he's awake, but good Lord. Good Lord. What the fuck?
It's not a good situation. It's definitely one that's going to continue to develop, and we're going to have to keep our eyes on here at the old One Fall WrestleCast. But it's not a look. It's not a good look for pro wrestling. I'll tell you that.
No, it's a bad look for fucking.
It's a real bad look for MMA too.
Yeah.
So,
What promotion was that?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not certain that I read.
It was a super indie promotion. It was because I looked it up. I don't remember, but it was a 3-letter,
Yeah.
super indie. Like it was like IWQ.
It was Backhaller Wrestling is what
Yeah.
it was.
BHW, Back Holler Wrestling.
Sounds like a promotion Derek would run.
I mean, that wouldn't happen under a Derek Run promotion. Derek would be like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
my kids are here. Like, fucking chill out. What the fuck?
Yeah. There's cockfighting in the back. We leave that
Back
back.
off
Behind the shed.
Yeah.
behind the shed.
This shit.
Get away from the cameras.
And don't touch. Hey. Don't y'all get down there and touch my Cub K Dad neither. All right now. Okay.
I got a few more payments on that shit. It's mine.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
Cub
get
K
the fuck
Dad with
away
the
from my
zero turn
Cub
radius.
Dad.
You know what I'm saying? It got the extra cushion seat with the spring underneath of that bitch, so that I just bounce right over them gopher holes. You
You
know.
guys see how good this tan is?
That's
'cause
where I'm
of
a piece. Ain't nobody
because
out
of
there
that Cub
giving me
Cadet.
concussions.
Oh Christ, I love you, bro. I'm
Fucking
so
touch it.
excited. I'm so excited. Hey, real quick, because listen, we're at the fucking 2-hour mark, and we still have 2 like major things that we want to discuss.
Let's get at it.
So real quick, Derek.
Yes, sir.
Tom and I kind of touched on this a couple of weeks ago, but we really haven't had a chance to dive into it. I think we were kind of waiting to see where the chips fell before we dug deep into this. So you're here at a great time. Give me your opinions on the last time is now. The John Cena farewell tour. What,
Farewell
Where-
tour. Okay, so like I haven't seen it recently, but I understand that he must be a face now.
Yes. And Tom is very passionate about this, I can tell. So please continue.
Well, I was honestly really enjoying him as a heel and thought that was nice. That was fresh. That was
Okay.
different. That
Oh.
was, that was new. That was
The
new for
One
him.
Fall WrestleCast as a whole is on the same page.
Yes.
Proceed.
Okay, great. All right. So, I can't say for certain exactly how. Can you guys tell me how it is that he became face again? So I can just.
Ooh, I
shrug.
can.
So here's where Tom's passion's going to come out.
Okay.
Ooh, I can.
Tom, you're up.
Give me the fast and dirty version.
The week before,
No such thing, bub.
the week before John Cena fought Cody Rhodes, he was just like, okay, guys, I'm over my bullshit. And Cody, you get the best version of John Cena. Here's the babyface version. He didn't say babyface, but here's the babyface version of John Cena. And
So
kick
I'm going
your
to
ass
hit you with
at SummerSlam.
I'm going to hit you with the
'cause
buzz
that's what you
line,
want.
Derek, so that it'll compute in the Derek brain, right?
Okay.
John Cena said, "I'm over my bullshit. I came out here and acted like I was somebody that I wasn't
Mhm.
because somebody said it would make good TV. And then as soon as we did that thing, that person left me like they didn't know who I was."
That is what he said. Yes.
That's
He
what
was
he
talking-
said.
He was talking about The Rock because nobody gets to shut John Cena up anymore because he's the better actor.
I mean, The Rock does just what is this? 2, 3 WrestleManias in a row almost now that The Rock just shows up, does something.
He
Shows up on
wasn't
Raw
there
after.
this year.
Yeah, he
didn't-
wasn't at this WrestleMania, but he was on the road to WrestleMania, and it was pitiful.
Like he just shows up at some point, sprinkles a little rock dust, and then pieces out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Little
so
rock dust. What kind of rock dust you talking about here?
How hard are we crushing this? By the way.
Old Rock just comes in cooking, and then
Wait, what's he cooking now? Wait, what?
are you cooking now?
Is The Rock cooking meth? Can we get meth Rock?
That's what it's.
Maybe
been this
him
whole
and Tony
time.
Khan's are friend. Maybe Tony Khan has updated from Coke to meth, and now
Mm,
him and The Rock are like,
They're meth buddies?
yeah,
What is
what's
a
that?
meth friend?
that's
does someone-
entertainment.
do that move.
If you're friends through
They're
meth,
besties.
what's that called?
An unbreakable chain. Yeah,
Just
Meth
put their legs
skin?
together and like
Yeah,
whenever they
yeah.
say hello.
that's Mrs. Garrison to you now.
All right, now hop on the couch. We got to circle legs together.
Stop scissoring me with your eyes.
Oh yes, this is awesome. Anywho, please
All right,
continue.
so I fucking I like that there was a bad John Cena. I'm really glad we got it, but it didn't feel. I mean, it never did feel genuine. It never did feel like he really was into it. Like even in the beginnings, like I don't know, it was not the same feeling you got as when Hulk Hogan came out and dropped the leg and everyone and he was passionate and everyone was, it kind of was deflating. Not deflating, but just not better than. Could have been better. So now that we have good John Cena, I have not actually seen him, but in a way, it makes me kind of wish he just never would have done it.
Never saw him. You couldn't see him.
I have not seen him. I wish I wouldn't have seen the heel Cena, I guess.
But
if
I
all
mean,
we're
guess
gonna
what?
do
As
is
far
make
as
this
Derek, as far as
transition.
WWE is concerned, it never happened.
It didn't. You didn't
Yeah.
see him. You didn't. So I'm gonna tell you that, like, in watching it, John Cena was bought in. He absolutely was. He was head and shoulders, full line, and full and sinker. He was there. John Cena was in. He was in to this heel turn. He cut promos that were great. He had no backup. He had no support. And as we all know, what makes a great heel is not only his ability to cut promos and be a heel, but his ability and his backstage support. So his backstage support was supposed to be from The Rock and from Travis Scott. And
Travis, who?
exactly.
You talking about the rapper guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what happened to him?
They had a falling out, and The Rock left to go do something else.
Wait, isn't he
Brock
the sneaker guy? He's the shoe guy, right?
Yeah.
So like he's like really popular in a couple of spaces, right?
Yeah, but like not in WWE because he never came back, and we never saw him again. Nor will we ever see him again.
But why didn't we see him again? That's like having the second version of Logan Paul available, right?
Well, apparently he was hard to work with, and he stopped showing up for training after he popped Cody Rhodes' eardrum at WrestleMania.
So wait, so you're telling me the guy that you let smoke a blunt walking to the ring
Yes.
on Netflix
Yes.
is the same guy that broke your champion's eardrum
Yes.
and then all of a sudden got hard to work with?
Oh.
Uh,
Oh. I see where you're going. I see where this is going.
what?
Yeah, so I think what we're saying is that this was a bad idea from the start, and John Cena was the only person that bought in. And as soon as The Rock figured out it was a bad idea, which was basically immediately, we didn't see him again. So, like, we've not seen The Rock since Travis Scott opened palm.
I've seen him. I saw him on Instagram a couple of days ago, rolling up on a Hollywood tour bus.
Right. Not on Raw or SmackDown. Because there's going to be another Fast and Furious movie, and like maybe Moana 3. I don't really know.
I think Moana 3 is happening. Yes.
But like,
Is
Fast
Paul
and
Walker in
Furious,
that one?
Are we gonna do it in fucking Mars?
yeah, you know what? I think Paul Walker is in Fast and Furious 7 or 8. Are we at 8, 9, 12? Are we that far?
Well, I mean,
we're
does The Rock
way
have a
past
heaven
8.
gun?
There's definitely at least 10.
Anyway, point being, I feel like WWE has learned their lesson, and John Cena has been the forefront of the lesson to be learned. And while I believed in and I enjoyed John,
Oh, look, he's a sweepy boy.
what?
Oh, he's a sweepy boy.
I am.
While I believe in and John Cena actually really seemed to embrace his heel turn. Nobody embraced it with him. That would include The Rock and Triple H. Nobody embraced it with him. They let him get laid the fuck out a bunch. And now he's back to being the John Cena that everybody expected him to be.
Because he's over his bullshit?
Yeah. Calling out Logan Paul on Friday and throwing the prime, I don't know, fucking.
That's the
Park.
prime hydration station.
Oh, the
And
cart.
don't
yeah.
you dare be disrespectful.
It's a wheeled cart that's only there when Logan Paul is around.
No, it's there every Monday and Friday, bro.
Right, for like a minute, and they're
No,
like,
no, it's literally there the entire night.
Randy Orton seems to like.
Well, he
work
knocks
out.
it over every time he's around.
He does. And somebody's to come out and go.
And then it just lays there in shambles for the rest of the show.
It really does.
First, I'd get one of them red, white, and blue ones. I don't know what they're called, but I like
Bro,
that.
those things are so fucking sweet.
They are. They're good.
It's too. You gotta like water them shits. You gotta like take a big swig and water it down.
Oh, God bless America. But that red, white, and blue one is good. But Tom's right. You gotta water that shit all
You
the
gotta
way
be
down.
like glub glub.
Nah, man, fuck that. I need 2 of them bitches. I'm gonna let the kids drink one because they think that shit's phenomenal.
Uh oh.
Look at how he froze.
I love it. Actually, look at that. That's the best picture of Walt that exists. Can we clip that? That picture of Walt, like that should be his like driver's license picture.
Oh my god!
That should be his passport picture.
I wish I could Photoshop. Could you imagine the things we could do with this?
He's gonna disappear in a sec. Oh man, yeah.
That'll be sad because that's an awesome, awesome thumbnail.
Look at that. Look how good he looks. That's the best he's ever looked. That's the best picture of Walt in existence.
Oh man!
Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, shout out. Oh, he's gone. Fuck.
There it went. There it
Fuck.
went.
Hey, buddy, it's back to you and I again. This feels like old times.
The thunderstorm
miss
must have
you.
finally got to him, huh?
He did. He finally got to it. It
He
was the
done.
lightning. It took him out. It took
See,
him out.
I roll with this Starlink stuff. I ain't got to worry about it.
You don't. You're
Nope.
good.
Nope.
There's
Ain't no thunderstorm in outer space.
outer space. Lightning doesn't care. There's constantly lightning in outer space. It's good. Walter's got that shit in the ground. And
He's gonna pop up here eventually, and oh,
You've been, what happened? And we were like, buddy, the best picture of you ever existed for like, God, a minute and a half.
yeah, like 2 minutes or 2 hours, 15 minutes ish was when that happened. So
Yeah,
that's gonna have to come
It's-
back and be put
it's
into.
gonna have to come back. He's gonna put that. That should be his Facebook picture. Should be his Twitter picture. It should be his Instagram picture. It's just like that's just him. Just like
It should be our background.
it should be. It really. That's
That would
that's
be
where
sweet.
he should be now. He's so pale that like it would really bring us out. We could be like really like we would really look good behind that.
I love that we
What the fuck
coordinated
were we even
shirts.
talking about?
Hmm.
I like that you had to think about it too. Your mustache looks incredible, by the way.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're doing a good
Light's
job.
really bringing it out tonight. You know.
Yeah, you're doing good work. It's doing the work of the gods there.
I really don't remember what we were talking about. I watched some GCW today, though. A lot of
Oh
it.
yeah, how'd that go?
That was good. For me, probably you would hate it and call it.
I mean,
outlaw
that's
bullshit.
fine. I mean, I hated the main event of AEW, and it was
Yeah.
bloody stupid too. So
Oh
like,
gosh, yeah. You
was that like, did that work for you? Because like, I thought it was terrible.
no?
kinda like
that
wa-
was terrible.
I basically like sort of half watched it and cooked dinner, and
Yeah.
every time I looked, I'm like, yeah, then no, I'm just gonna go back to cooking dinner. I had it on mute at that point. I don't know what Excalibur said. I'm sure it was stupid. But like it was, I muted it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna cook dinner. We were cooking a chicken. It was really good. It was almost all gone. It was really good.
I like it.
And it was one of those like it came on and I'm like, I'm not gonna like this. And every time I stepped back in to look, I was like, no, still don't like it.
Yep.
The TV here, like, so I've got like a shitty. Maybe I shouldn't say this. So I can watch AEW pay-per-views sometimes
Mhm.
on it in like not great quality. So I watched it, and it was going okay. Like it was working fine. And the stream was good, and the match was not. And it was just one of those things where like, hey, he's back. Okay, good. Okay, good. Hey, you had the best picture of you ever. You were like, you look great.
It was great. It was
I hate
great.
it here.
Okay, so we should talk about Hulk Hogan.
Yes, we should definitely talk about Hulk Hogan. So, Derek, did you know that Hulk Hogan died?
No, this is news to me. Not really. No. Yes.
Is he being sarcastic, Tom?
He's being sarcastic. He's a liar.
I mean, I don't.
I'm well aware of the Hulkster and his current situation.
Okay, did you know that he was
Current
murdered?
situation of death.
It's a situation.
Are you aware that? Yes, like Walt said. Are you aware that he was?
I did
potentially
hear about some
murdered?
medical malpractice.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. That sounds like Matlock's gonna come in and
Yeah,
solve
man.
this.
Which one?
I mean, it's gotta
lady
be
or
the OG.
man? Lady
No,
Matlock.
man,
or
I
man?
didn't.
Ben, not Betty.
I mean, Andy
Yeah.
Griffith is dead.
Yeah,
Also.
Andy Griffith one. That guy.
He's also dead. So we're saying Andy Griffith is gonna.
Yeah, this is like outside the fourth wall of life. Okay, Matlock investigation. This is Angel investigation. All right.
Andy Griffith, who's
All right,
I'm
all
sure
right.
Angela Lansbury plays a great Matlock.
I'm sure.
First of all, Angela Lansbury, who was Murder She Wrote, is also very dead.
Oh, well, then she can collaborate with Ben Matlock, and we can get to the
With
bottom
Andy
of this
Griffith,
murder
It was
conspiracy.
OG Matlock. Current day Matlock, who is
This
Who
is
is
just
Bobby
unlocked so many
Boucher's
core
mom?
memories for me that I didn't know.
Bobby
existed.
Boucher's mom is current Matlock. By
Yes,
the way.
Bobby Boucher's mom is Matlock.
Hey, Bobby Boucher's mom was also the star of a weed dispensary show on Netflix that is entirely underrated.
No, you're right. That's unbelievably good.
What the fuck
Right.
was that show called?
Oh fuck, I don't remember.
Oh, it was awesome.
It was good.
It's a good one, Derek.
I've never seen it. I don't
Yeah, I could tell. It's a great one.
know. Uh-huh. Is it that show Weeds? It's not that, is it?
No,
Okay.
no. Tom's Googling it right now because he has a reliable computer between the three of us. Look how ugly he looks when he Googles.
He's got to hold his mouth right.
Oh, Murder Mountain. That's a documentary. Disjointed.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Disjointed.
Mhm.
That's it.
Okay.
Real underrated. Bobby Boucher's mom was the main star in that too.
Nice.
Kathy Bates. Yes, Kathy Bates.
So, anyways,
Disjointed. You're right. That Disjointed is great. Canceled
Two
after
seasons.
what? Two
two
seasons.
seasons.
2 seasons canceled on a cliffhanger, as
Yes.
Netflix want to do. Canceled
Very-
with Kathy
was-
Bates.
That was a very Fox move.
Fuck them. Like fuck that shit. Like that's awful shit. No, Kathy Bates, fantastic. Anyway, so the Hulkster murdered
Dun, dun, dun.
both Matlock and Bobby Boucher Worthy. So here's my understanding.
My mama said, my
Ma-
mama
ma-
said
Mama
that Hulk
said-
Hogan died because of medical malpractice.
And according to Brooke Hogan,
Mm-hmm.
who said that this should be looked into, although Hulk Hogan's current wife is the only one who can release this information due to HIPAA laws and everything else.
So, Derek, funny story, right? And I know this because Tom told me this earlier. When I suggested that we discuss this issue, Tom said, "Oh yeah, I fell down an Alice in Wonderland type rabbit hole
Yes.
on this." So I'm real excited for this. So you better buckle up, Buttercup, because it's about to get Tommy in here.
Well, in that case, I will sit back and listen.
Okay, so number one. First, Brooke Hogan breaks this. This is my first introduction to this. Is Brooke Hogan makes a long post about how, her father apparently it was not a routine kind of like, oh no, something went wrong. It was purely medical malpractice. And
But you mean Brooke Hogan, the estranged daughter that Hulk's not had a relationship with in the last 5 years?
I think it was 2 years. But yeah, two to three.
Oh.
It's a 2 to 3.
Okay, go on.
Yeah. So that was her analogous of it. I'd like to take it back a little bit though from Brooke Hogan, because prior to
Because she wasn't invited to the 10 bell salute at Monday Night Raw, but her brother Nick was.
right, and not only that, but she hasn't talked to her father in over 2 years, which I think she said prior to his death or shortly after his death, she had not spoken to her father in over 2 years. Whereas we saw her father earlier this year.
So you would lead us to believe that she's a credible source?
No. But I'm also going to toss back to Bubba the Love Sponge, who prior to Hulk's death, a few days prior, honestly, and I thought this was bullshit because
we both thought it was bullshit.
we did. You and I spoke about
Derek, are you familiar with the Bubba the Love Sponge shenanigans?
I am. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
great. Continue, Tom.
So Bubba said that Hulk was not doing well, that he had had a heart valve replaced, and it was not taking. And it was not so much that the valve did not accept the source. It was more the heart had not accepted the valve. And the problem was that maybe the heart needed to be replaced, and that maybe they were looking into Hulk Hogan's heart, Hulk Hogan having at that point in time a heart transplant. Now, between that discussion and Hulk Hogan's death, Jimmy Hart,
Hey, baby, everything's all right over here, baby. We
That was it.
just got the phone
Exactly.
with the Hulkster, baby. Everything's
Jimmy
great,
Hart
baby.
said he had spoken directly to the Hulkster just the night before.
Sure, he
And
did.
was doing great. He felt great. Everything looked great. Everybody was great. Everything was good.
Yep.
Baby. Woo.
He's got
Now-
pizzas and bottles of beer down here at the beach.
Exactly. Now Jimmy
Down here
Hart,
at Jimmy Seafood.
Jimmy Hart, a longtime Hulk Hogan friend, of
Yeah, baby. I'm the original best. I'm the original, baby.
50 years together as a team.
Oh, baby, I'm not that old. I'm 27 years old, baby.
Jimmy Hart, being an 82-year-old man, said Hulk Hogan was fine,
This
doing
guy.
well. All was going to be well. And then we
Nothing's
hear that,
changed.
and then the next day, Hulk Hogan dies. And we're told by TMZ that Hulk Hogan is fucking dead. And we're like, he's fucking dead? I mean, like, we're kind of not that shocked. The man is 72 years old. Ric Flair has outlived Hulk Hogan, which means
Ric Flair's gonna outlive us, buddy. What are you talking about? He's just sitting at bars, shitting his pants,
anyway.
living his best life. Ooh, I'm the
Maybe you
Nate
don't.
boy.
Maybe you don't eat your Wheaties and take your vitamins. Maybe you spend more money on spilt liquor.
Fucking
And you
microphone.
smell good, look good, can dance all night. Woo! That being said,
This thing is fucked.
Walter has broken his mic stand, which has been a stalwart of this show for the past 5-6 years.
Oh
It is
yeah, for sure.
broken as shit right now. It is broken as fuck.
Look at it.
That
Like,
being
it's
said,
just-
Hulk Hogan not being one to put the Grim Reaper over.
Get you a cereal box and some duct tape and fix it.
Not going to put the Reaper over clean. The Hulkster kicks out after 3, allegedly, is not actually killed by natural death of Hulkamania. Hulkamania is not dead, people. Hulkamania is alive. And the Hulkster would be too if it weren't for medical malpractice. That's right.
Well, yeah, I heard Eric Bischoff killed Hulk Hogan.
Eric Bischoff was stunned to find out that Hulk Hogan was dead.
They told me today that Eric Bischoff killed Hulk Hogan.
Well, if only.
Had Hulk Hogan out there doing all that media press for that real American wrestling shit.
I mean, he just did that shit in May.
They like it raw.
Comes out in another week. Tune in.
I bet the Hulkster is like in the intro to that. And that's going to be like.
That's going to be weird.
That's going to be a fucking trip.
Oh, the legs are falling off of it.
That's going to be
Hey.
a fucking trip.
Tom, did you ever think of this? That maybe the doctor that worked on Hulk Hogan, he might have been like a little kid in the stands back in, what was that, 96? Whenever Hogan came out and dropped the big
this
leg.
fucking guy.
And his
Maybe
life
he was a
ruined
little
at that
Hulk.
moment. And
Maybe
then
he was
he
telling me he
grows
was a
up
little
to be a
Hulkamaniac.
heart
And then
valve
it, like-
surgeon.
And he
this
was like 12 or
presented this
13 in
perfect
96.
moment.
So you're telling me this like 45-year-old man
It-
is in there working on the Hulkster,
It's a work, brother.
and he's like, Hulkster, you broke my fucking heart back in 1998 when you came out and were the third man. Fuck you, Hulk.
Who's he here to
And
help?
he did a little flicky flick to those main arteries going to the Hulkster's heart, and he immediately put the Hulkster into cardiac arrest. And Hulk Hogan woke up and was like, wait, there's no Hulkamaniacs in here. And like the doctor like lifted his arm once, twice, and the third time he's like, and the doctor was like, nope, pulling more. Boop, 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 boop. And the Hulkster's arm immediately dropped. And
You're
was
aware
the
that all three of us are going to hell because of this conversation, right?
Oh, man. I didn't know it was going to go that far.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I think that's how it happened. It's a possibility. That's all I'm saying is it's a possibility.
You telling me there was no
Nothing I
Hulkamaniacs?
say is holds any sort of legal value. I do not hold the
You're telling
opinions
me
that
there
I
was no
express.
Hulkamaniacs in that room.
Here, I'll just run it again and just scratch out Timeless Tony Storm and insert Hulk Hogan's death. Just cross it out. Just pencil it in. It'll be all right. Yeah.
You're telling me there were no Hulkamaniacs in that room when that doctor decided to kill Hulk Hogan on that operating table. And everybody thought the Hulkster was going to kick out because, man, he hulks up and kicks out of everything. But at that point in time, he did not. Can we talk about how bad Vince McMahon looked in that TMZ interview? Who fucking ironed his face? Who took the iron out and was like, hold on, boss. We're going to get this shit nice and flat.
What's worse is the platinum gray that just runs. He looks like Pepe Le Pew.
He does. It's just here. Like, what
He
are we
looks
doing?
fucking stupid. Is what he looks plastic and stupid.
Oh
Yes,
my
he
god,
would,
he
yes,
looks like
yeah.
Pepe Le Pew. You know what the best part is? He's probably like, oh, just dye the outsides. Well, Vince, that's gonna look real bad. Ha! It's good shit, pal. They want to take me to court. They want to say that I'm a sexual predator. They want to compare me to Pepe Le Pew. I'm gonna give them Pepe Le Pew. Just dye the outsides, damn it.
And that's exactly what they did. And they ironed his face flat.
Yeah.
Not like smooth, flat. Just flat. Just what it was like flat. And like not like flat like, oh, look how thin his face
Oh my
is
God,
and
my
it's
name-
stretched flat.
Oh,
was like-
my god, my name's Vince McMahon, and everybody, I'm a multi-fucking billionaire, and I'm getting sued because I pooped on a girl's head. But the WWE, they wouldn't let me play, and then my best friend died, and they wouldn't even invite me to come hang out and mourn the loss of the guy that made me who I am. And yeah, I know I pooped on some lady's head, but like, I have needs too. And You should
Well,
feel
Brock got to
sorry
go.
for me on this TMZ interview because I'm the sympathetic heel. Okay, it's not my fault. They made me this way.
It was that honestly, that was the like. I feel like that's the bigger deal than like the whole, like, oh God, was there medical malpractice? Oh no, his wife is the only one who can let this out into public, and she has said nothing.
Well,
Well,
no,
he's
because
already been
she's got like
cremated, as far as I know, right?
$463 trillion in her bank account. Why is she going to say anything?
I mean,
I mean, you really think he's still? I mean, he's got what, like Hogan's Spaghetti Shop, Hogan's Pizza Shop, Hogan's
real American beer, buddy.
beer. Yeah,
Real American beer. It's
I don't know
real
that he has
fucking
wings.
American.
He should have went into
Allegedly,
wings.
it's the same as garage beer. None of
Yeah,
it.
it was a whole thing earlier.
Real
Derek
American
wouldn't know about new beers though. So
I
you
gotta.
know.
I gotta pee. You guys talk about this.
Yeah, do we have to?
There's something called garage beer.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
It's like a generic beer.
No, it's it's a whole thing. We'll talk about it later.
All right.
Yeah, so like this whole I'm sorry. Usually I don't have to carry I have to carry it by myself, but you're here and it's fucking adorable.
Well, just you can have a monologue if you like.
No, I don't want a monologue.
Look,
Hey,
you can
man.
walk around the room now. Look, you have
Hey.
a wire. You can get up and move.
I don't like this at all. I need a Hey man, this is awesome. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking pumped you're back. Even if it's just tonight, fucking awesome. Came together great.
It is great. I'm loving it.
I know it's getting a little past your little bedtime, but you gotta
Yeah, all right.
you gotta excuse us. The excitement derailed us by at least 48 minutes. So
Well-
those of you that are tuning in on the audio version of the podcast, I apologize for some, extra red light filler, if you will. But fuck yeah, man. It's awesome. Fucking awesome.
Chilling with the insects dying.
Oh man, it's good. You needed to pack your lunch for tomorrow. You know what I mean?
So I got a text from my wife a few minutes ago. This is great.
Yep.
So Izzy came out with me. Izzy, the little dog.
Yeah, the
Whenever
little
I
dog.
first came out here, and she went back inside. Of course, I let her inside, and of course, I get a text saying, "Hey, Izzy rolled in poop while she was out there. So can you give her a bath before you come to bed?" Izzy sucks. I could punch Izzy in the face.
Izzy rolled in some poop, Tom.
Yeah.
You remember Izzy used to sit on Derek's lap?
Mm-hmm. Little one. Rolled in
You're
poop, buddy.
muted there.
Yes, I remember Izzy.
Yeah, Izzy rolled in poop again. Glad to see that's still a thing.
Oh yeah. Even in her old age.
The more they stay the same.
Yeah, I did say that. So, yeah. So, Tom, you got some more rabbit hole that you fell down, and then we can get Derek to.
Okay, so
the poop
allegedly. So back to Brooke Hogan. Who is
the
not,
most credible source in the world because
not
she
the
shares
most credible source.
because her name's Brooke Balea. Okay.
So right, because and she still goes by Brooke Hogan, which is I think important to point out.
Well, yeah, because she's a failed entertainer who's trying to maintain a certain level of relevancy because of who her daddy was.
Who she did not speak to 2 years prior to his death.
And now all of a sudden she's calling foul. This
Right.
sounds like a fucking money grab to me, bro.
It does, and the dirt sheets have grabbed on and ran with the WrestleMania level dirt sheets have grabbed.
Oh,
on-
so assholes like us that just happen to be better assholes than we are hurt.
right. So they have really grabbed on and ran with this. Have they presented new information? No. Is there really a credible source of information in this? No. I've kind of dove down the rabbit hole again myself to this, and it all cites back to both Brooke and a little bit of Linda. Linda has gotten a little bit involved in this as well, but not.
You mean Linda that told Brutus the Barber Beefcake's wife that she was a fucking cunt at the wedding?
Yes.
And then had Brutus Beefcake forcibly removed from his best friend's funeral?
What?
The same Linda Hogan that's the estranged ex-wife from 36 years ago? She suddenly has power to have somebody removed from Terry's funeral?
Yes. I'm glad you brought that up because that's where I'm going.
Duh.
So I've not seen any official statements from anybody as far as that's concerned, whether it be Brutus or Linda directly, but there was allegedly at least a confrontation. I don't know if she had him removed or if there was a confrontation at the funeral and Brutus left of his own accord. I think that I've heard both sides of that, is that Linda, one, like you said, Linda had him removed, but also I've seen that Brutus left of his own accord because of the interaction with Linda. Man, what the fuck just happened? That was
a bird.
Hey, we got some big bugs down here in West Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
Just like a squirrel's just gonna fall down behind me here.
So not to derail what's happening here, but like it seems to me that either one of two things happened. Yes, you might be correct that Linda had Brutus kicked out, and Brutus, the Beefcake's wife, as well, who Brutus said famously on the Dark Side of the Ring TV show. Hey, Marty Jannetty, don't sleep with my wife. Although that was Brutus's wife is who got in an altercation.
Marty Jannetty killed a guy behind a bowling alley.
He absolutely did.
Tells you all about it.
100%. Like, that shit fucking like that was that absolutely that happened. That absolutely happened. Anyway, so Brutus Beefcake and his wife were asked to leave the Hulkster's funeral.
Brother.
I don't know that that they left of their own accord. It seems like they may have. It may have been a mutual, like, all right, we're just gonna leave, like, kind of a thing, because there was some tension between the Hulkster's old family, Nick, who, like Walt said, was Nick.
Did you say there. Old family?
Right. Well, like, because Nick, he had his Hogan.
I'm fairly certain that Nick is straight out of Hogan's genetic jackhammer.
I mean, he's a. Do we need to talk about Nick and how fucked up Nick is, like, in present day, like, despite the death of his father, who, like, you know, is also a questionable person. Like, Nick's also kind of a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, but Nick just gets drunk and drives his car really fast and crashes into things
and kills people in the accent of it, in the whole.
I mean, sure.
At least Hulk's death was just really, you know, more of a, like, oh, he died on the
he
table.
Was at home. He was at home. Damn it.
All right, he was at home, but apparently the surgery was.
There's body cam footage. Brooke told us so. The most credible source in the entire world that hasn't talked to her dad in 3 years told us there was body cam footage.
Yeah, and it's only his current wife,
Derek.
Really,
Derek, you can't believe. You cannot believe that this is real, right? Like,
no, he just passed away in my mind. Like,
I mean, I think at this point it's literally
his lifestyle.
It's a matter of, like, so, like, right, and I agree with Derek on this. Is that, like,
what if he's not dead? What if he Tupac'd himself?
Oh, God, that would be so much better. Honestly,
what if it's a work, brother?
Honestly, had the Hulk kicked out of death, that would be more believable than what's actually happening. Had the
Hogan
Hulk
comes
been
out at
like-
WrestleMania 50.
Yeah,
It's gonna work the whole time.
like that's what it should have been. is the
You
Hulk-
little geriatric maniacs.
Jimmy Hart's there with a walker.
Jimmy Hart's still alive.
It's a Slim
Yeah,
Jim walker.
baby. Woo,
Jimmy
yeah,
Hart is-
baby.
The constant of this is that like 10 years from now, Jimmy Hart's still alive. Hulkster's 82, but Jimmy Hart is fucking 90. And like Jimmy Hart comes out still looking 50.
Come
Like-
on down to the beach and get your
That's
$5
why
cans
you
of beer,
start-
ice cold beer, baby. Yeah, baby, ice cold beer.
Exactly. Jimmy Hart
That's
comes
why
out.
you start dyeing your hair early. That way, this is just how I've always looked.
Yeah. Looked like this for 50 years. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
90 years old. I've looked like this. since I was
Otherwise, you
30.
look like Pepe Le Vince.
Exactly.
Oh, well, wrestling federation. It's not wrestling, it's wrestling.
Oh,
The
that's
rats
good
bit.
shit.
Good shit, pal. No, I think that so I'm want because I did
Bro,
fall
we
down
gotta
this
talk,
rabbit hole.
motherfucker.
I want to agree with Derek that like once you're 35, 40 surgeries in, at some point like you just like the anesthesia hits you wrong and like
Oh wow.
shit something happens and like you know you go home and you're
I'll say
recovering
he wasn't
and-
murdered in cold blood. Dun dun dun.
until I'm so, and this might just be the lawyer in me. Until I'm shown,
All right, Angela Lansbury, calm down.
you're welcome. There, me and Matlock, current Matlock, not
Not bad.
dead Matlock, current day Matlock. Like
So you're
CPR,
you're a
20,
plus size
25.
woman in her
First of
late
all,
60s.
She is on Ozempic and she has lost a ton of weight. So she is just like a regular sized old lady.
Hey, buddy, I don't know if you know anything about me, but I don't have a problem with plus size women. Okay, like
Okay, neither do I, but still,
just saying.
Like,
I mean,
I'm just
Nia, have you seen Nia Jax recently? Like,
I mean, look, I'm not saying I would stop her from leg dropping me. I'm just, it's not or giving me the annihilator. I could be annihilated. That's fine.
absolutely could be annihilated.
She don't even have to wear pants for that.
All night long.
Anyway, so back to what we were talking about with the Hulkster brother. The Hulkster was just out.
Hey, brother, it's almost midnight, brother.
It's all right. I only have to be up in 6.5 hours. Do I think that the Hulkster was murdered? No. Do I think that some shit went awry and the Hulkster just died during recovery? Probably. Do I think they expected him to die? No. And I think that's it. I think that's really where we are, is that like his death was not expected, but based on everything we knew going into it, especially where Bubba the Love Sponge was like, he got a heart valve. It's
I
not
can't believe
taken.
we continued to cite Bubba the Love Sponge as a credible source.
I'm not saying he's a credible source. I'm just saying he and the Hulkster were pretty close.
It's a work, brother.
He was talking about Hulkster's death 2 weeks before it happened. And then, not 2 weeks, maybe 10 days. And sure enough, brother was dead. Brother. And, we saw the funeral procession. We saw the whole thing.
I didn't see the funeral procession, brother.
No, I guess you're right. We didn't see any of that.
You know whose funeral procession I did see, though?
Ozzy Osbourne.
You're fucking right, I did.
God damn it.
It's a work, brother.
I fucking cried real hard for that.
It's
too.
a work. He's going to show up at fucking realfuckingwrestling.com bowl.
That would be incredible.
Let me tell you something, Easy.
That would be incredible. If he shows up now, I don't know that I'd recover. I might have to retire from wrestling.
They really should have just like start hologramming people that we like, just so that way,
We like
we're
also
there
fucking
with AI.
Coachella?
So I mean, fuck it.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
we'll
was
just
he gonna
go
play the
2
cello?
feet in.
What is he, Tupac? He's not Tupac.
Yeah, Yeah.
We like Tupac. We don't
Give
like-
us that, but like make it better. You've got the technology. Do it.
Do we like Hulk Hogan?
Can we have like CGI wrestling matches? That'll.
I mean, I'm
this
sure
will
we
just be
can.
the series.
That actually would be a thing. I don't think. we
Oh
can
shit, he's
CGI
here.
wrestling match.
Hey, he's fucking here. I've been waiting for him all night. He's here. Don the Barber, Beefcake murdered Hogan. I've been waiting for him all night. I've been waiting for him all night.
That's where we were.
Hey,
There we
Don the Barber, meet Derek. Derek's an OG.
Beefcake.
Don.
Beefcake one doesn't want Marty Jannetty to fuck his wife, despite Marty Jannetty being in a wheelchair, being rolled around a fucking bowling alley parking lot, pointing out where he murdered a guy.
Hey,
Two,
Well, that was after the guy tried to touch him, or maybe did touch him.
we're not sure.
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day. Depends on the level of story that Marty Jannetty's willing to tell. Although he pointed, he's like, he's buried back there. He's dead over there.
He's buried back there.
You might find a skull if you dig around.
There's probably still blood on the rock I used to bludgeon his skull.
Marty, shut the fuck up. Like,
Right?
Jesus.
What are we doing?
At no point do you need to be fucking wheeled around a goddamn.
I think we're past the statute of limitation, right?
No, there's no statute of limitation on murder. That's the point. The fact that this man was never like reported missing. Nobody looked for a dead man.
You know what it was? I bet you. Marty Jannetty was hanging out with Joe Rogan on the ayahuasca. Okay. And
Where
Joe
are we-
Rogan was like,
where are
Marty
Joe
Jannetty,
Rogan?
you need to go kill this guy, right? Because he touched your pay.
Did
and
Joe
Marty
Rogan
Jannetty
still
was
have hair
like-
at this point?
Huh?
Joe Rogan still have hair at this point?
Yeah, Joe Rogan wasn't the Joe Rogan we know now.
It's like,
no,
oh,
Joe
you're
Rogan
right,
might have been.
Rogan?
Joe Rogan might have just been the Open Mic comic in Boston. Hey, speaking of Don the Barber, I think Tom and I are coming.
What are we coming to?
Boston.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Derek, we'll have to talk about this.
Oh yeah, I fucking
Yeah.
love Boston.
So Don's from Boston, and Don just like laid us out like 7 weeks ago, whatever it was. And he's kind of been here ever since, which has been fucking awesome. Perfect, he says. Hell yeah. So
No, I want to go because like I love Boston. I don't know that we're gonna actually go to the show, but like
yeah, I want to go to the show.
I mean I would love to go to the show, but I don't have. I have money to go to Boston. I don't know that I have money to go to the show, but like I fucking love Boston, and like if we could like hook up in like a pub in Boston, like that would be fucking phenomenal.
Hell yeah, I want to go to the show. I'm not going if we're not going to the show.
All right, fucking, we're fine. We're gonna figure out how to go to the show. We might sit like in the rafters.
I don't care.
They'll hang us from the top. Like, all right, guys, put these under your arms. All right, hang here. What
Broke
about
Matlock. Ha.
we're gonna have to sit here like
He called you broke Matlock.
I mean, I don't have like $4,000 to go to like John Cena's final
mean,
show. That's just,
Yeah,
that's gonna be
but
insane.
that's like front row, like at WrestlePalooza, it's like $5,500. That's Brock Lesnar and Cena, bro. Like that's different.
WrestlePalooza. I don't know.
I mean, we might have to pay like
$30 for the fucking.
we might have to pay $250 for the bathroom standing room only area, but I'm here for it.
I mean, if it's only $250, like I'll pay that, and like I'll push my way somewhere that like they might throw me at. And dude loves me some John Cena.
I'm
Dude,
here
in
for
my
it.
experience, if you're really nice to those like people that kind of stand around in places that you can't be, they're actually really nice. And
Yeah, no, I mean,
you just-
Walmart.
Yeah.
they'll let you chill. You know, like as long as you're
Walmart,
not-
like I've yes. So to your point, like I've been super nice to guys. Like when we went and saw Ghost, like it rained.
No, sir. There's Saturday. We're talking Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
John
Saturday
Cena's
Night
last match.
Yeah, that one.
Like we are coming for that one.
Yeah, like we probably won't go to SmackDown. Like we'll be in a pub or we'll be traveling for that, and like we'll hang out around, and like we'll stay like Friday.
And I'll make sure that
Saturday.
I have my Jalen Ramsey jersey on just for you, bud.
But like we'll come for that. Like we'll come for like the Look, we'll be there Friday, but like we won't go to Friday. We won't buy that.
Yeah, we're gonna fly in on Friday. That's the kind of loose plan. We'll fly in on Friday
Yeah.
or arrive on Friday.
Arrive Friday. How far? It's
I don't know. We'll talk about
the
that.
drive's
We're-
not
we're-
good.
We're in the minutia of it.
It's a
But
15 or 16
we will
hour drive.
arrive
It's not a great
on
drive.
Friday, and then just kind of leave on Sunday afternoonish.
Yeah, that's. I
So-
think that's. I think that's the play. I think we show up, we fly in on Friday, we hang out Friday night, and watch SmackDown like at a pub or like
On a TV.
on a TV somewhere, and maybe
Go to
like-
Saturday night's main event and then leave on Sunday. That's
Yeah.
kind of the loose framework of this plan.
Yeah, fly out like Sunday morning ish, like have a good Saturday night's main event, and you know that shit's over at like 10 p.m. on the spot, so we immediately peace out, and then like go to sleep to fly out at probably 6:30 a.m. because that'll
This
be
fucking guy. Like, why do I like you? Like, for real, why do I like you? I don't know. Fucking Patriots fan. This fucking guy. Anywho,
I mean, because I definitely
I'm with Don
I
though.
would
I
go-
think I'm with Don though. I think Beefcake killed him. Smothered him with a pillow.
Sorry, Hulk.
You
Probably
never
cried
let me
when
be
he did
the
it.
champ. I had more care. I had more charisma than you.
Probably cried while he did it.
I don't know. It's going to continue to unfold. I'm here for it. I can't wait. Yeah. I don't know. R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. No, like the Hulkster, not like Terry Bollea. Like
No,
You know,
the Hulkster.
we did the whole thing. Like it's okay.
It's the disclaimer.
Yeah. So I guess it only leaves us with one piece of business. That's the world famous One Fall WrestleCast match of the week.
Careful note: we didn't change the theme while he wasn't here.
I've missed the theme.
Derek,
Oh, me? I get to
what-
go?
You
what
can
was
start.
your match of the week?
Okay. All right.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you remember this, but one of our production notes was that you requested to go before Tom.
Oh. I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay. No, that's
Just
fine.
remember that.
Sorry.
Okay.
We're good. We're going to go
Because Tom always,
Like,
you
now. Should I
know,
let Tom go?
plod you over. Nah, you can go first.
Yeah, Tom's better than me at this. Usually.
No, please. No. Please.
Ladies first.
Please. I'll shut up.
All right. So, my match of the week comes from the land where the blood is real and so aren't the light tubes. From the GCW Homecoming Night 2. This would be for the World Whatever Heavyweight Ultra Violence Championship of GCW. Matt Tremont versus Bear Bronson. And boys, it was everything that I fucking like, and I know you guys don't really like this shit, but it was so great. There was only like it was in a fucking gym. You could tell it was gym or like a Planet Fitness that they took some shit and moved it around. But like I don't even know. I didn't even know you could lose this much blood. Like this was fucking wild. The amount of there was some spots that were stupid. You know, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna hit ourselves in the head with light tubes and shit. Everybody, you know, has their spots. You know, you give Tony Storm a pass. I give Matt Tremont a pass. So I think it works out fair enough. But yeah, awesome match. Ultra violence, over the top shit. Bear Bronson seems very familiar to me, but I don't know why. I know there's a Bronson Reed, but I was going to ask you guys about that.
Oh, you mean that fat piece of shit?
We don't like Bronson Reed?
I used to hate Bronson Reed, but Bronson
I
Reed's
love
one of the best
Bronson
things
Reed.
on WWE television right now.
I love Broad Street. The proprietor, the Shoe LaFala. Like, are we fucking kidding here?
The tribal thief.
the tribal thief.
God.
Good lord.
So yeah.
The
Anyway, that was my match of the week. Matt Tremont retains heavyweight ultraviolence championship. Yada yada. But yeah,
All right.
it was sweet.
You did that
So-
on purpose.
So I have two. One of which I've already
Shocker.
spoken about. The one of which I've already spoken about was from today, Tony Storm versus Athena, which was great. Despite the run-ins, which was about 35 seconds of what was a 35-minute match. Like AEW does that shit too much, but the surrounding of it and the build of it, Tony Storm continues to be the highlight of AEW.
See, I told you, Derek.
And she continued to be tonight. And Athena has been great.
Here's the thing.
Athena's only done good things and continued to do good things tonight. I think Tony retained, which I think was the correct move, because Tony ain't going nowheres. So why not let the champ continue to be the champ? And that is what it was. But my other match was Penta versus Xavier Woods from Monday Night Raw this week.
Oh shit!
Penta defeated Woods. First of all, Woodsy. Okay, so there was a build to this. Woodsy came out in the biggest, most ridiculous hat of all time 2 weeks ago. It was
Tom, look what Don the Barber said.
Rampage Jackson's kid. Oh my god.
Oh shit, Don. We talked about that for a good
You
20
can
minutes.
only say that because that man's not dead.
We
right
played the clip and everything. Like you're
Like,
right.
that guy-
Rampage Jackson kids
Going
match,
into
did
the
have a good
show,
match.
we were like sort of certain that he was dead. He may have been dead. But he
Wow.
woke up. It like literally. We started at 9. He woke up at like 9:30.
This is awesome.
Like, okay, so he woke up like 30 minutes after we started this show, and was confirmed to be not dead. But thankfully, he's not dead. Anyway, back to my Woodsy versus Penta match. What I loved about this was that it was the build from last week, where Woodsy came out in Woodsy's hat was this big. It was a sombrero that was his wingspan. It was insanity how big it was. And all commentary could talk about throughout this whole match was the size and the cost of this hat. It was a $10,000 hat that allegedly that Penta destroyed by stealing it off of Woodsy, putting it on his head, doing the Penta walk, and then chucking it at Woodsy. And then Penta and Woodsy proceeded to have the best 7 or 8 minute match
That was pretty fucking good. That was my match of the week too.
that everybody had. It was it was sort of the build, and then it was just so fucking stupid going in, but like also it was like so everybody was so into how stupid it was. And then they just went out there and just were like, we're going to tear the house down for like 6 minutes. And they did. And it was great. And commentary sold it great. And it was fun. It's like, it reminds you that like wrestling doesn't have to be particularly serious, but like, even when it's silly, it can be seriously fun. And that's all that was just like seriously fun. And they continued to show clips from the prior week, which was really like, I mean, if you listen to this show or like listen to me talk about random bullshit, like that's really what stood out to me the week before was Woodsy's fucking huge hat that like Penta stole and threw at Woodsy like he was fucking Kung Lao with a giant fucking sombrero, like just it's more than just the match. It's the beauty of the package. And this to me, the package, which yes, what I do in the privacy of my own home.
I mean, shit, Tom, you have just turned into I don't even know who this is. You celebrate this jankiness?
It wasn't janky. There was nothing janky about it. This was fully predetermined. This was fully set up, and
But
like,
it's a giant hat. Why are we
buddy,
wearing a giant hat?
buddy, you got to see it. Like, go and watch it, and you're gonna be like, "This is how is this both?"
The New Day are in mourning because they lost the tag titles.
So Woodsy showed up in a giant, like, okay, so Kofi's wearing a black veil, like it's
a whole thing, bro.
like he's at a funeral, and Woodsy is in a hat that I swear to God is as long as his wingspan. Like if he was to put his arms out, that's how big. It's the biggest.
It's
really
massive.
ridiculous hat.
Yeah.
It's so over the top. You can't like see it any.
And
other
Penta
way.
puts it on, and then he does the Penta walk in the middle of the ring. It's fucking golden.
It's gold. And then the follow up is this week, and it was like they had a match together.
And
all commentary talked
Woodsy
about
did this thing. He released this press release that he was, disgruntled with WWE and requested to be paid back for his damaged property and like all. They use it. They're doing a great job using the internet now.
Oh, the damaged property being the hat.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a $10,000 hat.
Chris Jericho shit.
Yeah,
That's what comes to mind.
it's exactly what it is.
Chris Jericho?
Who's that?
Oh,
You mean the guy that might be coming back to
You're going to turn me into a
WWE?
pumpkin already. We can't bring up Chris
No,
Jericho
we can't
topic
bring
right
up
now.
Chris Jericho.
Maybe if Derek comes back next week.
Hey, listen. So my match of the week was also Penta and Woodsy. Tom pulled no punches. Man, this has been great. It's been great. Hey, check us out over on Twitter and Instagram at @1_fall WC. That's ONE. Check us out wherever your favorite podcasts are at. You know, we're there. Spotify, Apple, all the good stuff. Yeah, man. Derek's here, dude. It's fucking awesome. It's awesome. What a good night. So we're gonna go ahead and get off of here, and we're gonna, I'm assuming, probably try to spend a few minutes with each other, and then we'll be back next week. Hopefully, we're whole again. So with all that being said, thanks for hanging out.
We are Legion. Join us.
It's all love. We'll catch you next week. One Fall WrestleCast. Hell yeah.